When I just go find.
Nigerian guy, he will be able to make more sense about everybody's looking for something to do.
You did it. You did it live. JH, Shubs, Chris Carter, and Kofi.
Who's Jay gonna come with?
I believe it's true that Wilfred can play tomorrow, which everyone is really happy about. So there was some clarification. I think that's all out now, so no surprises. And I think that we also understand clearly what it will mean for any player on the yellow card for the next game. So that's good to know. And secondly, the boys are, first of all, I think happy to be here competing on Sunday. There's no other motivation that we need. We all want to go to the World Cup, so it's going to be a difficult game. Congo also did well to get to the final here for Africa, and we're really looking forward to it. Yeah, I think every game brings a new challenge. I think also for Gabon, I didn't think they were just low block. They were very dangerous on the counter-attack, which the boys dealt really well with. But I think, with Congo, I know one or two players in their team. So I know they are a good playing side. So it's going to be a different challenge altogether. I don't think you can ever compare teams in Africa. And also we have to adapt. But at the same time, I think we are also starting to create a clear identity. And that's something that we want to continue to build on. And it will be an interesting game on Sunday for sure. I think last game we sent a really clear message from the team. And we're hoping to do the same now. We're not trying to prove anything to anyone. We want to prove it to ourselves, and we want to be at the World Cup ourselves. So that's the real focus. I think after that game, there still won't be time to really talk about achieving anything yet, because there'll be something else to face in March. But even I don't want to talk about that yet, because I think Sunday itself is going to be a big challenge. And facing Congo is not going to be easy at all. So we just have to prepare our best for that tomorrow. I think our team has grown a lot over the last month. We've been under consistent pressure, but every time we come together, every game, I feel like the boys are getting more comfortable with that pressure. And there hasn't been any chance for us to make up anything if we made a mistake. So the same now goes for Sunday, and directly after the game in the changing room, we had a talk about this being a more important moment and having to rest, recover. It's not easy when you play 120 minutes for a team to then come and play again in 3 days' time. So, but the focus has always been on this game, because on Sunday, if we don't win or we don't get the result we want, in that sense, Thursday will be a nice moment, but it will mean nothing. So that's the main thing. And I think that's all I can really say about that. But I think the team has really grown over the last months, and we are ready, I think, for a high pressure moment, because that's what we've been under since earlier this year.
Come on. And speed up. Okay. Between the orange code. Perfect.
it was incredible, to be honest. You know, we was working very hard, and I'm just excited that I could contribute that to the team. I mean, to be honest, I just wanted to come and contribute what I can to the team positively. You know, bringing my skill, bringing my skill, going forward, and also, helping the team to defend as a group. We are just very positive, and we're excited going into this game, and we're hoping or praying instead by the grace of God that we would be able to come out very outstanding and get the victory again.
It was really an amazing performance for the team, not just for me, but I'm really excited that I got some minutes, and also the win and the assist, and really happy that we got the win yesterday, which we deserve, and now we just focus onto the next game on Sunday. First, we had the first game, which was the first step, and yes, we won the game, and now we already know what is at stake. We know that this is another step closer to the World Cup, so we just keep the same spirit, the same energy that we used in the first game, and we try to maintain the same energy and focus in the second game to make sure we get the victory, because with that, we're one step closer to the World Cup, so we want to achieve our dreams. So.
Yeah, that's it. Body greetings and welcome, welcome, welcome. I see my people. I thought it was very important for us to come around, talk about this big clash coming up. It's already Sunday right here in the United Kingdom. What the time is, but it's definitely Sunday also right there in Morocco, where the match will be played. What's going on? It's the final of the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying playoff. This one is as crucial as you can define crucial. It's the Super Eagles of Nigeria taking on the Leopards of Democratic Republic of Congo. Let me say it again. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm OKON-AKPAN. On these streets, they call me proudly Austin, and I love it. And I represent Nigeria 100%. See, this is my cap. I love it so much. Shout out to the guys watching me on TikTok. Please tell me where you're watching me from on TikTok. Tell me. I want to know. Thank you for joining. You guys always show me love whenever you come on my live stream. I still haven't fixed what I said I'll fix. I've been so busy, my TikTok people, but I'm going to sort you guys out. Shout out to you guys watching me on YouTube. I see you, Logistics Jeff. Thanks so much for watching. You're watching all the way from Texas in the United States of America. It's 1:26 a.m. in the United Kingdom, so you can tell that I'm doing this for my peeps in the United States of America, in North America, in Australia, because I know you guys watch me a lot. So the guys in the United Kingdom, the guys in Nigeria, when they wake up, this video will land and they're going to watch the live stream. So welcome on board. My guys on TikTok, I'm still waiting. I want to know where you're watching me from. Shout out to everyone joining. I see you guys. It's a rush. Yeah, I see you. Escape the Matrix. Hi, bro. Hey, what's up, bro? Where you watching me from? Tell me. I want to know. Tell me where you're watching me from. Thank you so much for liking the live. Let's keep it going. Also, if you get on this live stream, I want you to do just one thing for me. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and like it, please. And like this video. Subscribe and like the video. What do I do here? For those of you who know me and my broadcasting career, I have a bias for sports, but on this platform, I've called it the Fun Factory. I do sports, entertainment, and so much more. And yeah, because of the World Cup qualifiers, I know I've been bombarding so much sports content on the channel. Yeah, but right after that, I'll look for other things to drop for my viewers. I see the love. You guys are not just watching the live stream. When you get in, you drop comments, you like, you subscribe. I love it. We've entered 12K subscribers now. Let's keep growing. Thank you so much. You already know the story. If you see what is scrolling, I'm talking about no No, Odeshi on TikTok. No, no, no. I have never ever worked at NTI. I work with Channels Television. Yeah, and I still work with Channels TV. I have a live TV. I have a live show that airs on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So feel free to also rock and roll with me there. And the guys on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe when you get in. I like the video. You guys are already showing me love. So let me get on with it. Logistic Jeff says he's watching from Texas. Thank you so much. Kelvin City says, hi. Kelvin, where are you watching me from? I want to know. Please let me know. Peter Sando, you're watching from Nigeria. You're not sleeping, Peter. Okay, let's do it together. There's a big game coming up today. Maybe it's the tension. It's pressure. Peter, your body they shake. You guys go rock with some of the videos that I posted, you know. Someone said that they liked when I said my body they shake. That time that Gabon scored in the 89th minute. Well, my body no go shake. It's crazy. Let me see comments dropping on TikTok. Odeshi, I'm in UK. Mr. Compressor, Congo will win. That's your opinion. We'll see. We'll see. Guys on TikTok, don't forget to get busy with the page, like it, keep it active, and then I'll keep rolling with you guys tonight. Okay, I'm saying tonight because it's night where I am. I just want to do this, you know. Thank you so much, Kelvin. Oh, this is love. I'll tell you guys what Kelvin is saying. Paulie SC says watching from Auchi, Edo State, Nigeria. Wow, you guys are awake. Don White Ibadan son watching from Italy. Where in Italy? I was in Venice, Milan, and do you know Voghera? I was in Voghera, yeah. So I've been rocking and rolling with Italy lately. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. Kelvin City say, I'm just waking up and laughed and said to see your channel. Thank you so much, Kelvin, you know, for doing this for me on TikTok. Where are you watching me from? Where are you watching me from? I want to know. I want to know before we get right into the conversation, because you know me, I love to do it with speed. The moment I get into that talk, we're not stopping. So I opened up with the last training session, the training session the Super Eagles had on Saturday. It was a recovery session. What's a recovery session? Okay, let's take, for instance, William Troost Ekong, Chidozie Awaziem that didn't really get playing time, you know. They will get into a recovery session to really understand, you know, their body condition and all of that. For the guys who played most of the games, they have their own recovery sessions differently and all of that. Yeah, so that's it. The biggest news that came out of Saturday, first, let me let you know, that's what's up. The playoff final, Nigeria versus DR Congo. It's the Super Eagles versus the Leopards. Can the Eagles soar over the Leopards? The Leopards did just enough to stun Cameroon by a single goal. It was a late goal, you know, and it was more than a goal for DR Congo because it kept their hopes of qualifying for the World Cup alive. It's the first time they're beating Cameroon in 28 years. You guys used to know DR Congo as Zaire. Back in the day, they also gave Nigeria a problem when they were called Zaire. So I'll just be giving you some of the major talking points, some of the things you need to know before this match comes up. What time is the match? 8 p.m. That's it right there. 8 p.m. Nigerian time. So I don't know where that should be about. Is it 3 p.m., Jeff? Is that 3 p.m. in the United States? So 8 p.m. Nigerian time. That will be 7 p.m. in the United Kingdom. So keep a date if you love African football. The winner of this clash will pick a ticket to go to the inter-confederation stage. That one will be played in March next year. And if they win there, they're now going to get a ticket to the World Cup. So it's crucial. That's what I'm talking about. Now you know. But let me let you know again, in case you don't know. Up next for Nigeria is this important clash. Yeah, I agree, Jeff. Because at the inter-continental stage, I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. You know, particularly if Nigeria beats Congo with their ranking, they probably need to play just one game and they will qualify for the World Cup. So this is important. It's crucial. It's vital. It's pivotal. Yeah. Can Nigeria beat Congo? Can DR Congo stun Nigeria? So, but with everything we saw against Gabon, the mental strength that the Super Eagles showed, you know, the tenacity, the resilience, Congo showed it too, you know, and we've said it that they can actually hurt the Super Eagles because of their physicality and their compact in midfield. But what do I know these days about football, you know? So we'll wait to see, you know, what will come out of that one. We'll wait to see, but to definitely get us talking. Don't forget to keep it busy as you watch this live stream, because I want to hear from you guys. You know, I love it when I hear from you guys. So let me know your prediction. Tell me your prediction for this big game coming up, Nigeria versus DR Congo. Make a prediction. TikTok, make a prediction. Yeah, and that's what AI is asking you guys on TikTok. So vote your winner. I just want to know. I want to understand. Someone on TikTok has already said that Congo will win, but I want more. Make a prediction, guys. Where do you think this one will go? And judge them with their last games. I'll try to see if I can show you the highlights of their last match again, so persons wouldn't see how Nigeria defeated Gabon will see it, and those who saw how Congo wouldn't see how DR Congo defeated Cameroon. I'll show you guys again. It's going to be interesting. Let's do it together. I love it when we do the show together. Kelvin City says, I'm watching from Niger. Yeah. You now got specific. Port Harcourt. I miss PH City. I miss it so much. Yeah, so that's where you are. Peter Sando. What a scoreline. It says Nigeria 5, Congo DR 0. Peter. Peter. Nigeria 5, Congo DR 0. Okay, we'll see. Jeff, the winner of this match is as good as qualified. I totally agree with you. Completely, 100%. 100%. The winner of this match will not go through stress at the inter-continental stage, you know. Mohammed Kwara, thank you so much. You were on my live stream the other day. I remember you. Kudos to you from your Gambia fan. Thank you so much. It goes for live. And Mohammed, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video, and let's keep doing this together. Jeff says it's going to be 2-0 in favor of Nigeria. On TikTok, who is talking to me? I want to know, make a prediction. Tell me who is going to win that one. Jeff, Cameroon almost won, you know, just like Nigeria. They missed chances, exactly. But the difference is that Nigeria went on to win. Don Whitey bad on Nigeria 2, Congo 1. I think that's a decent result. I think it's going to be that tight. So I agree with you on that one. Adepoju Taiwo, Nigeria 1, Congo 0. So as it is, you guys are voting Nigeria to win, and it looks that way. So what is the major boost that came out for Nigeria today ahead of that crucial? This news came out on Saturday. Wilfred Ndidi he has a milestone achievement now, 70 caps for Nigeria. If he plays tomorrow, it will be 71. But that's not the story I want to tell you. Wilfred Ndidi has been cleared to play that crucial match against Congo DR. Let me tell you what I got from the Nigeria Football Federation. I'll read that statement and then we'll use it to form basis of our conversation. But piece of cherry news right there that you can use, particularly if you're a football fan of the Super Eagles. Wilfred Ndidi, informed Wilfred Ndidi was fantastic in that last game against Gabon. So it would have been tough for the Super Eagles to miss his services. But the Confederation of African Football, I said, no, it's okay. We're not going to roll over whatever cards you got from the other round. So that's pretty good for Nigeria. And they will definitely make good use of Wilfred Ndidi if he's fit enough to play that match. Yeah, but I didn't get any report from CAM that any report of injury. So definitely it'll be good to see Wilfred Ndidi in that one. So let me put it into perspective. Wilfred Ndidi has been cleared to play that match. This is not the one I wanted to, but I'll let you just feed your eyes on that press statement that I got from the Nigeria Football Federation. But this is the one I want to talk about. Nigeria definitely received a major boost ahead of Sunday's World Cup qualifying playoff final against DR Congo, as midfielder Wilfred Ndidi has been cleared to play despite earlier fears of suspension. Remember, some fans were telling me last night on the show, I was like, no, I don't think so. I'm waiting because I am very big on verification. I don't just jump on everything that I see online. I want to get proper, sources that will confirm it before I come tell you guys. So yeah, that was what happened, that I didn't talk about it because I wanted to be sure. The Besiktas star was initially thought to be ruled out of the decisive match after receiving what was believed to be his second yellow card of the qualifying campaign during Thursday's 4-1 win over Gabon in the semi-final. His first caution came in 2024 against Benin, a match that the Super Eagles won 3-0. Was it against Benin? 3-0? No, won against Benin 4-0. Yeah, not 3-0. I will tell you what the rule says, but I just want to bring Wilfred Ndidi back into the conversation. So I'm just going to take this one off. I'll come back to that just to let you, hear what the captain said about the match, William Troost-Ekong, and then we will get into more highlights from their training session. I'll let you see the guys and the final training session on Saturday before this big clash against the Leopards of DR Congo. So don't forget to keep that prediction, going. Keep it coming. I will read it. Yeah, I agree. I'm seeing good comments. I'll come to it. So keep it coming. Yeah, this is what I wanted to bring up because I was waiting for that official statement from either the Super Eagles or the Nigeria Football Federation. So they confirmed it, that the Confederation of African Football has confirmed that Wilfred Ndidi is eligible to feature for the Super Eagles in Sunday's playoff clash against DR Congo. Cautions accumulated during the World Cup qualifiers do not carry over to the playoffs. I'm seeing comments on okay, shout out to the East London Bengali community. Shout out to you guys. So if you come into the live, please don't forget to stay busy with it. I appreciate you guys. So that's the piece of news that I wanted you guys to see. It was the latest update that came out of the camp of the Super Eagles. So what happened? Why did CAF turn it around under previously understood rules? 2 yellow cards accumulated during the qualification. The qualification process would trigger a suspension for subsequent games. Head coach Eric Chelle has resigned himself to losing. Wilfred Ndidi admits, so I was like, oh, okay, we've got Ralph Onyedika, we've got Frank Onyeka, we've got other midfielders, right, in the team. However, the Nigeria Football Federation gave us this piece of news on Saturday that Ndidi remains eligible to play. CAF has clarified that yellow cards received during the standard qualifying rounds do not carry over into the playoff stage. So that's good one for Nigeria. Good one. I like it. Should do something to the team ahead of that crucial one against DR Congo. Yeah. So I wanted to go back to that press statement from the Nigeria Football Federation. Let's get into it quickly. It says Nigeria's captain, William Troost-Ekong, has admitted that the Leopards of Democratic Republic of Congo will be a mountain to climb in Sunday's final of the FIFA World Cup Africa Playoff Tournament. But he also assured that the Super Eagles have the ammunition. They will come out guns blazing against DR Congo. Wait till they happen, would them be? They have the ammunition to prevail at the complex Sportif Prince Moulay El Hassan Stadium in Rabat, Morocco. Both countries, who share 5 African titles between them, clash in a high-stakes game that will produce Africa's representative at the Intercontinental Playoffs for 2 more slots at the 2026 FIFA World Cup Finals. That tournament will take place in Mexico in 4 months. That's next year March. I told you already. See why you should rock with me. I always let you know what's going on. So William Troost-Ekong is saying, no disrespect for DR Congo. We know that they're a good side, but we have the ammunition to gun them down. And William Troost-Ekong went on to say, and I quote, there is no doubt that the Congolese team will be a big challenge, that the Congolese will be a big challenge. They got here because they are tough and ambitious, and also they want to go to the World Cup. This is what it means to respect your opponent. So I get what William Troost-Ekong is doing. You have to respect them, because that way you kill any form of complacency. You instill some level of discipline into your team, and then keep it going from there. Shout out to everyone joining on TikTok. I see you. Yeah. First influence, Jide Bawo, good updates on Ndidi. Yeah, we love it so much. That's a big boost for the Super Eagles. Let's get back to that statement from the Nigeria Football Federation. However, William Trustekong still talking. We have a large group of players here, 24 of them, out of which only about 4 of us have been to the World Cup. Is it even about 4? I think it's 3. William Trustekong, Wilfred Ndidi, and Alex Iwobi. Yeah, that's just the 3 players that have been to the World Cup. So yeah, Wilfred Ndidi, Alex Iwobi, yeah, 4. William Trustekong, Alex Iwobi, Wilfred Ndidi, and Chidozie Awaziem. Yeah, 4 of them. Chidozie Awaziem was at the 2018 World Cup. Yeah, very, very important. Yeah, so feed your eyes on that press statement. I just wanted to keep you guys updated as regards what's going on in the camp of the Super Eagles. Let me look for that training session that they had yesterday. I opened with it, but just in case you missed it, I'm going to show you again, and then we'll talk about the possible lineup that I would like to see. We'll celebrate Victor Osimhen once again, because it's been fantastic for Nigeria. 31 goals already, and man is still on fire. Man is still going strong. So I will definitely talk about that one. But this is another good one I want us to talk about. So let me bring it up. Nigeria and DR Congo, some level of competition going on between both sides. So let's look at this. Okay, let's get into this. Eric Chelle. Let's talk about this one. Eric Chelle's record as coach of Nigeria Super Eagles. 21st March 2025, defeated Rwanda by 2-0. The FIFA World Cup qualifier in Kigali. Decent record from Eric Chelle, by the way. 25th March 2025, Nigeria won, Zimbabwe won. That one still hurts me so bad because of the time they considered that goal. You know, I still feel it in my soul. Chirewa for Zimbabwe, you know. Yeah, I'll come to it, guys. Don't worry, I'll come to it. 28th May 2025, Nigeria defeated Ghana at the Unity Cup in London. I was right there at the G-Tech Community Stadium, Brentford's home. I was right there to watch that game. It was a fantastic match. Nigeria showed Ghana, say, Nigeria Jollof. When Nigeria Jollof the top, who be Ghana? I say, Ghana, sit down somewhere. You know, that game, I really had fun with it. Yeah. Then 31st May, Jamaica 2, Nigeria 2. That game went into penalties, and Nigeria won 5-4 via penalties. 6th of June 2025, played 1-1 in an international friendly game against Russia in Moscow. 6th of September 2025, defeated Rwanda 1-0 in the FIFA World Cup qualifier in Uyo. That was the first win for Nigeria. Was it the first win at home? Yeah, during the qualifiers. That was why we struggled. That was the first time we're winning a game at home. So we did the double over Rwanda to keep our World Cup, to get our World Cup back on track. That was 26 September 2025. 9th September 2025, we went to that cattle ranch in Bloemfontein at the Free State Stadium to play 1-1 with South Africa for a FIFA World Cup qualifier. Yeah, you remember that one. You can't forget it. Yeah, it was recent. And the 10th of October 2025, Nigeria defeated Lesotho 2-1 in Polokwane, FIFA World Cup qualifier. 14th of October 2025, Nigeria defeated Benin Republic 4-0 in the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. And then 13th of November 2025, Gabon 1, Nigeria 4. So Eric Chelle competitively hasn't lost a game for Nigeria. Such a decent record. Such a decent record. Eric Chelle, take a bow. Take a bow. Take a bow. Take a bow, Eric Chelle. This is good. This is good start. He said it. Remember, guys, I have that interview on my YouTube channel. You can go watch it. You know, when Eric Chelle got the job, he said he just wants to, you know, give Nigeria football an identity. He wants to bring back Nigeria's respect in international football. And I think man is trying, man is doing that, because if we were doing so well before he came, probably all he needed to do was just sustain the momentum. But so far, so good. It isn't bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 matches unbeaten. Guys, please like this video because of Eric Chelle. Like what you're seeing on your screen for Eric Chelle. I had this picture the other day. I'll put it up just to celebrate him. I think this is a fantastic achievement. I think he's doing something good with the Super Eagles. I saw a lot of comments on previously, made videos. You guys believe that this man is up to something really, really good for the Super Eagles, and I completely agree, because the level of stability has brought into the team. I criticized him. I won't lie, because at the time he took the job, Nigeria's football was in a very difficult place. It was in a bad place. So I was just wondering, how is this guy going to do it, And we didn't want excuses. So I was like, does it really have what it takes, But hey, let's see. It's doing so well at the moment, and I believe that he can keep it going. So talk about Eric Chelle. I will still come back to show him some love, but I just wanted us to see the number of times Nigeria and DR Congo have clashed in history. 13th December 1969. How many of you were born then? If you were born in the 60s, if you were in this world in 1969, you understood football, please let me know. 1969. Yeah, Nigeria lost 5-0 in a friendly match in Kinshasa. 1969, 13th December. Nigeria lost that game. So, you see, that's some rivalry right there. 1st of March 1976, DR Congo 2, Nigeria 4. It was AFCON's finals in Dawa. 19th of January 1992, DR Congo 0, Nigeria 2. AFCON finals, I remember it so well, in Tunis. And then 3rd of March 2010, Nigeria crushed. So we paid them back. What you did to us in 1969, we did not forget. So take your 5-0 back. And it was also a friendly match played at the Abuja National Stadium. So Nigeria 5, DR Congo 0. 8th of October 2015, DR Congo 2, Nigeria 0. It was a friendly match or so. 27 May 2018, they played 1-1. So pretty decent. 1, 2, 3 wins for DR Congo. 1, 2, 3, 4 wins for Nigeria, and 2 draws. So 4-3-2. Not bad. So it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. I can see that it's going to be a very difficult game. That's why everyone just jumping and saying, because it's DR Congo, Nigeria will win. Look at the stats. Yeah. The records. People will say, oh, Austin doesn't play football. But hey, it counts for something, because that's what we will look at. That's what we will talk about. So, DR Congo, pretty decent record against Nigeria. So, the Super Eagles cannot afford to be complacent. This match, it's winner takes all. You blink, you start asking questions, And with what they did to Cameroon, you cannot go there and think that, oh, because you are the Super Eagles of Nigeria, it's going to be easy against DR Congo. It's not going to happen. Football isn't played that way. And someone is reminding me that you see what they did to Cameroon, but hey, Nigeria is not Cameroon. Our football isn't on the same level at the moment. Because I talked about it and persons didn't understand what I was trying to say. I was saying, look, if you look at this Super Eagles team, you can tell that there is a renewed vigor. There's this charge that they have now, because they believe that they put themselves in this difficult situation and only them can take themselves out of it. So they're playing a brand of football that is good, particularly with everything that we've said about Eric Chelle. So I think they will do just enough, to make something out of that one against Congo DR, because I've listened to the players. They're saying, all of them, they're saying, look, we cannot blow this one. We want to go to the World Cup. Enough is enough. I think they also understand that they've been laughed at enough. Pictures from Saturday's training session, the final one before they get ready, you know, for the crucial clash on Sunday, because some persons have, in some countries are not yet on Sunday, but right here in the United Kingdom, we've seen Sunday already. So let me show you again the training session of the Super Eagles. I told you that they had some recovery session. This is the team, but they were getting to the training facility. Goalkeeper Stanley Wabali. It was open to the media. I see Raphael Oyedika right there. I see the kids manager, Chidera Ejuke. You know, full complement of Awaziem, Chidozie Awaziem. Full complement of the 24 players invited for this crucial World Cup qualifier. Akko Adams, what a player, what an impact he's already bringing to the team. I told you Chidera Ejuke right there. You know, the players just stretching, making sure that everything looks good, because they need to be at their best, 100% when they take on DR Congo. DR Congo, also a very decent side. We've talked about it. Chelle respects them a lot. And I'll let you listen to William Troost Ekong and what he said about the team. And no disrespect, he's saying it that, look, they're a good side. For them to get to where they are, it means that they're up to something good, and we're not going to disrespect them. I agree. That's the sort of approach to get on that star boy, Victor Osimhen. Man is on another realm, you know, probably listening to his music and, you know, trying to get into it. They're ready. So that's the team. That's your Super Eagles. If you're a fan of the Super Eagles, that's the team, you know, final training session. And it was light, tapped the ball around, you know, got their strategies, their tactics, you know, those that needed to, you know, stretch, Ndidi, those that needed the light jogs, you know, the recovery process, went through it, you know. And if you look at the team, you can tell that there's that bond I'm talking about. You know what? Let's listen to Wilfred Ndidi, to captain of the side, William Troost Ekong.
That's all out now, so no surprises. And I think that we also understand clearly what it will mean for any player on the yellow card for the next game. So that's good to know. And secondly, yeah, no, the boys are, first of all, I think happy to be here competing on Sunday. There's no other motivation that we need. We all want to go to the World Cup, so it's going to be a difficult game. Congo also did well to get to the final here for Africa. And we're really looking forward to it. Yeah, I think every game brings a new challenge. I think also for Gabon, I didn't think they were just low block. They were very dangerous in the counter-attack, which the boys dealt really well with. But I think, yeah, with Congo, I know one or two players in their team. So, yeah, I know they are a good playing side. Yeah, so it's going to be a different challenge altogether. I don't think you can ever compare teams in Africa, and also we have to adapt. But at the same time, I think we are also starting to create a clear identity, and that's something that we want to continue to build on. And it will be an interesting game on Sunday for sure. I think last game we sent a really clear message for the team, and we're hoping to do the same now. We're not trying to prove anything to anyone. We want to prove it to ourselves, and we want to get the World Cup ourselves. So that's the real focus. Yeah, I think after that game, there still won't be time to really talk about achieving anything yet, because there will be something else to face in March. But even I don't want to talk about that yet, because I think Sunday itself is going to be a big challenge. And yeah, facing Congo is not going to be easy at all. So we just have to prepare our best for that tomorrow. I think our team has grown a lot over the last month. We've been under consistent pressure. But every time we come together, every game, I feel like boys are getting more comfortable with that pressure. And there hasn't been any chance for us to make up anything if we made a mistake. So the same now goes for Sunday. And directly after the game, in the changing room, we had a talk about this being a more important moment and having to rest, recover. It's not easy when you play 120 minutes for a team to then come and play again in 3 days' time. So, but the focus has always been on this game, because on Sunday, if we don't win or we don't get the result we want, in that sense, Thursday will be a nice moment, but it will mean nothing. So that's the main thing. yeah, and I think that's all I can really say about that. But I think the team has really grown over the last months, and yeah, we are ready, I think, for a high pressure moment, because that's what we've been under since earlier this year.
That's right. So there you have it. Super Eagles captain William Troost Ekong. And listen, he said it clearly. We all want to go to the World Cup. They have grown as a team. They have been through this sort of situation over and over again. This team, they've been suffering since match day 4. So I think that is something that's going to do something to their resilience. And he said it clearly. You can see last 2 matches, they were on fire. They got into beast mode, And the fact that he gave respect to Congo DR goes to show that they know that this is a team that can hurt them if they go out there and think that they can just, look away or treat them with light play. They will be punished. They know that for sure, that they're going to be punished. So I like it. I like that. I like everything he talked about. I wanted you guys to listen so you can have an understanding of how ready the team is mentally for that crucial final match against DR Congo. DR Congo, no disrespect whatsoever. Very decent team, and they will be coming out there to prove a point. And look, if you go watch the match that they had against Cameroon, I think we said it. We were even sure that they were going to beat Cameroon. And Mbemba will be going for his 100 game for TR Congo. That in itself is motivation, is huge motivation for DR Congo. So no room for complacency, The Super Eagles must look at Mbemba, because that is one man. Chancellor Mbemba, fantastic. Captain, fantastic, 100%. 100%. And don't forget, remember, he was in that Congo DR team, I think in 2015, when they beat the Super Eagles in a friendly match in Belgium. I told you about it. Mbemba, the inspirational captain of the Leopards, he reached a historic milestone last Thursday when he earned his 100th international cap. So if he plays tomorrow, it's 101. So that will be special for him. That will be special for him. And what a way he marked that 100th appearance, by ensuring that his team beats Cameroon in the semi-final to get to the final. So fantastic! Shout out to Mbemba. So when I say what I say now, some people go, "Oh, you're just talking about the Super Eagles." This is me putting some balance into it. And the good thing about DR Congo, yes, they've got Mbemba, but 2 other inspirational players, but that makes them a compact team, because the core is the team. The core is the team. It's not just on their captain, and he's a defender, so he reads the game properly, So shout out to Chancellor Mbemba. I just wanted to put that out so we get to understand that it's not a pushover team that Nigeria will be playing when they fight out against DR Congo on Sunday. Let me see if I can I'll show you what he did in that game against Cameroon. And what a time to punish Cameroon. What a time. Look, I've always said it, that you see teams that have the underdog tags, anything that makes you take football with them beyond the 75th minute, from the 80th minute, start watching your back, because they can stun you, they can hurt you, because that's all they have at the back of their mind, that they have lasted this long with you, then it means you don't want to win it. So the Super Eagles must get back to that mindset against Benin Republic. Against Benin Republic, at halftime, it was 2-0. At halftime, they came back, scored another one, I think in the 50-something minutes, was 3-0. 80th minute, they were still chasing the 4th goal, and they got it. But bring it back and put it side by side with what we saw against Gabon. At halftime, it was goalless. No goals. In fact, Gabon had a chance that the video assistant, a penalty call that the video assistant referee didn't give to them. So imagine if Gabon had scored that, Nigeria will start chasing the game. They scored their own goal in the 78th minute. 78 minutes, they scored a goal, Nigeria, through Akko Adams. 89th minute, Gabon was right back into it. So you see, it's tricky. That game would have gone anywhere. But when you bust the game from first half, even if you're taking a 1-0 lead into the break, it does something to the mentality of the team. I was talking about DR Congo. I want to show them love tonight on the show because they have shown that they're a team that can compete. That's the game. That's the game against Cameroon. What a time to score. It was stoppage time. I thought the Cameroonians also mentally they were not in it, but no disrespect to DR Congo also. As I said, they held their own side, to drag the game all the way. But Cameroon, as a team, I think they're just all over the place and they did not give it, the sort of approach. And that's why it's DR Congo. That was the first time the DR Congo, what a cross, far end, followed the play, boom, finished it off. So that was how DR Congo defeated Cameroon. That's the goal. I wanted you guys to see it. So Nigeria will know that you can't come here and play with this team. So shout out to Chancellor Mbemba. What a moment. What a moment. Let's see it again. Long cross, far end, boom. And there's just something about following the play. And with set pieces, you can be punished. Go ask Arsenal. We call them set piece FC these days. But this Congolese team, why am I celebrating them? I'm celebrating their resilience also. I'm celebrating their mentality because they're not thinking like a small team. Yes, give them the underdog tag. But when they meet the so-called big teams, they are motivated, to do something different. And I think that was what they had that Cameroon didn't have. Because Cameroon cannot just go into that game and feel like they're going to beat, Congo DR 100%. I think Nigeria also had that mentality against Gabon. And that was why they struggled in the first half. And when they came in the second half too, they were still trying to find their rhythm because the Gabonese team forced them to play their style. The Gabonese team forced them to stay in their half, So shout out to Congo DR, just in case you haven't seen that before. You should be thanking me. I wanted you to see it, and that's it right there. That was how DR Congo defeated Cameroon to reach the final of the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying playoff. What will happen on Sunday in Rabat, Morocco? It will be the Super Eagles of Nigeria versus the Leopards of DR Congo. And that's why I'm asking you, make a prediction. Where do you think it will go on TikTok? Make a prediction. I want to read comments now. Will it be Nigeria's win? Will there be a shocker? Because of course, before people come for me, I know South Africans are watching and they'll start, saying what they used to say to me. But I do this for the love of the game. If Congo beats Nigeria, that's an upset. Because you cannot tell me that if you want to talk about football, side by side, Nigeria, Congo, no. Doesn't come close. I remember I said the same thing, and people came for me against Gabon. I said, no disrespect. Gabon had a good run. They were unfortunate to have Egypt in their group, lost the automatic ticket to Egypt. They were really decent. But side by side, Nigeria, Gabon, football. That's what I was trying to tell you guys that it's not because I'm in Nigeria and it is what it is. I speak based on facts. Let's just be objective, no beef. Gabon doesn't come close to Nigeria or football, and that's why no surprises for me when the Super Eagles, did the job. Yes, it was nervy when people come to me. Yes, it was, but it finished Nigeria 4 and Gabon 1. Let me see. I'm just trying to get highlights of that game. So just in case you haven't seen it before, just want to give you an idea of what happened in that win against Gabon. I got it. Give me a minute. Don't forget to keep the comments coming. I want to read our prediction. That's how I'll close the show. I don't want us to go beyond 1 hour, because it's already match day. Let's get into the groove for the match day, and then we will, take it off from there. I think this is it. So yeah, what do you think can make a difference for Nigeria? Let me see the lineup against Benin. against Gabon. I just can't get over that. Can't get over that Benin win. I haven't seen Nigeria play that much of good football in a very long time. So Benin Republic just keeps coming to my brain each time I'm analyzing these playoffs, And I'm sure you would agree with me. We haven't seen them that good. Yeah, so every time I just talk, it's just that Benin Republic win. Yeah. So you guys know I'm not big with formations, but I think I saw more of a 4-4-2 compared to other formations that people talked about on the call the other day. I don't contest it, but I still feel if they are efficient with a 4-4-2, as we saw against Benin Republic, they can beat any team on a good day. So Coach Eric Chelle made 2 changes to that Benin Republic squad against Gabon. So he brought in Ademola Lookman, and Semi Ajayi was suspended with 2 yellow cards. So he was also replaced in that one. Bright Osai Samuel joined the front. And Benjamin Fredericks, got in the middle with Calvin Bassey. So this is the lineup that they used against Gabon. This was a starting lineup. I like it. But I think I'll keep Ademola Lookman on the bench because I still feel that for the Super Eagles to function as a big team, there must be a super sub. Yeah, that kind of Emmanuel Amunike in 1994 that you just put him in and boom, he's doing something, something big for the team. So do you think Coach Eric Chelle should go with this same starting lineup or drops Ademola Lookman and start Moses Simon? Do you think that's what should happen? Because that was what happened. Moses Simon started the match against Benin Republic, and he had a good relationship. There was good positional play between him and Samuel Chukwueze. We didn't see that between Samuel Chukwueze and Ademola Lookman against Gabon. Now Semi Ajayi is back. Should he stay on the bench or he comes back? And then we take Benjamin Fredericks to Bright Osai Samuel's position. Guys, let's talk about that one also because it's match day already, Sunday. That one should definitely really get us talking. But I just want to get into extra time of that game against Gabon. That was when they caught fire. Can you believe it? Right after Victor Osimhen missed that chance, the Super Eagles got into beast mode. When have you watched Nigeria get into that sort of late charge? That was what happened against Zimbabwe, and before we knew what was happening, we're losing the match. That was the sweet pass Wilfred Ndidi gave to Victor Osimhen, and he missed. Look at Frank Oyeka. Frank Oyeka was like, yay! Osimhen didn't score, And I remember, I think I had that after interview. I'll play it for you guys. He was saying that that he told his teammates sorry. Now, right after that miss, regulation time over, and it was time to get into extra time. Look at how the team came together, with unity of purpose. They worked together, and then they started pressing at extra time. Extra time. Now look at this pass from Wilfred Ndidi to Chidera Ejuke, and he finished it off so well. Look at Wilfred Ndidi and the drive in here. Gabon tired now. Gabon tired. Like, this guy is not a tired. Lovely pass. One-time finish. Nigeria 2, Gabon 1. And we thought it was going to be done then because they can just lock shop and just, finish it out. And look at how the counter-attack was so swift. There was even Victor Osimhen on the left. So he had an option to go to the left or go to the right, but he chose to go to the right. Now look at this long play and this run from Benjamin Fredericks, and what a pass to Victor Osimhen. And the man said, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for that miss. I'm so sorry. So take this goal. And he gave us that beautiful goal to make it 3-1. If they have this sort of mentality, it will be very, very difficult for the Super Eagles to lose a match, because it means that until the final whistle, they can score any team. So even if they're losing 2-1 in the 80th minute, you can say they win. I like this mentality. I like it so much. So that's why I've just been watching. For me, the game against Gabon started in extra time. As I say, I'm not talking much about what happened in first half or the second half, because he wanted to test them, particularly with everything that the team had been through last week Tuesday, boycotting training, all of the distractions, the NFF drama, Iwobi, and showing the back view of his hotel, and people saying they were in a mess. All those things affect players mentally. Now look at how difficult this game went for them. And then Victor Osimhen missed that chance. But they came together. So it's not over. There's still a lot of football to play in extra time. And then they started the high press right into the extra time. Started the high press. And in no time, boom. They were scoring. I like it. I like it. I like what I see of this team. I really pray that they can keep it going, because if they keep it going at the AFCON, they will beat teams. Nigeria will beat teams. Shout out to everyone joining me on TikTok. I see you guys. Unfortunately, I have a different device on TikTok, and if you want to be part of the show and see the video highlights, and then probably join me to talk about the Nigeria DR Congo match, feel free to join me on YouTube. Proudly Austin. I'm Proudly Austin on YouTube, or just search my full names, Austin OKON-AKPAN, on YouTube, and I can bring you up to talk about the game. Yeah, I want to do it with you guys. That's why I do this show. I do it for you guys. So yeah, extra time. It was a different beast entirely that got into the Super Eagles. I can't stop talking about Benjamin Fredericks. My entire show yesterday, I used it to just say, well done to Benjamin Fredericks. And charged the Nigeria Football Federation that this same Benjamin Fredericks, it's a product of league football in Nigeria. So it means if we get our acts right, there are more Benjamin Fredericks back home that we can discover. Because the Nigeria Football Federation, they don't just want to work. If they choose to work, we can get talent. Benjamin Fredericks played in the Nigeria National League, played in the Nigeria Premier Football League, was part of the under-20 team. If not because Ahmed Musa left camp during the Unity Cup, we wouldn't even know this guy. So because he was playing for Brentford at the time, and the game was being played right there at the GTech Community Stadium, I was like, okay, let's go bring that guy. Coach Eric says, okay, he's young, but we can do something with him. A man came against Jamaica right away. And that's it. When you have a chance in life, guys, you have to take it. So he took that opportunity, and today the world, everyone is talking about Benjamin Fredericks. I'm sure Brentford are going to call him back very soon, and he'll be part of the first team, because he has shown that he has the quality to play in Brentford's first team. I mean, if Calvin Bassey is playing in Fulham's first team, and what we've seen this guy do, then definitely he can also play in the first team. So welcome wherever you are in the world watching me or hearing my voice. I'm talking about the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying playoffs. The final is on Sunday. It's Nigeria versus DR Congo. That will be fire, because the winner of this match will pick the ticket to the inter-continental stage to qualify for the World Cup. That one will be played next year in March in Mexico. No time for the Super Eagles to blow any of this opportunity that football has given to them. They were down and out. As at match day 7, I said it was done. I said, no, this team, they are not serious. They don't want to go to the World Cup. They are not serious. So I wrote them off. And then they started gradually. And I was, yeah, just imagine if they didn't play that draw against South Africa. Probably South Africa won't even qualify for the World Cup after being docked 3 points. But that was vital lessons learned for the team. And I see that they are using it. So the piece of cherry news that came up for the team, Wilfred Ndidi picked a yellow card against Gabon, and he had already picked the first one against Benin Republic. So we thought he was going to lose. We thought he was not going to be eligible to play the match on Sunday. But the Confederation of African Football, through FIFA, said no, that the cards that you accumulate from the main playoffs is not carried over from the main qualifiers, is not carried over to the playoffs. So the Super Eagles still have Wilfred Ndidi for that crucial clash against DR Congo. And man has been on fire. Wilfred Ndidi has been enjoying fine form. Guys, follow the Turkish league. so you can see what Nigerian players are doing there. You would be amazed. Since Victor Osimhen went to Turkey, man has been playing fantastic football. So shout out to Victor, to Wilfred Ndidi. I like him a lot. Also a product of football in Nigeria. I don't think he played for MPFA, but he was right there at Nats FC. I've been covering the guy since he was about 13 years old. So he went to the under 17, went to the under 20, and now he has played 70 times for his country, Nigeria. 70 times. So he plays tomorrow, he plays today, Sunday. It's going to be 71. So I'm super proud of him. So I showed you the two goals from the extra time. I'm looking for that Victor Osimhen's fourth goal. That was also a beautiful goal. Just so you know, I'm just letting you see how Nigeria defeated Gabon. That game ended 4-1. I've shown you how DR Congo defeated Cameroon. That game ended 1-0. Just so you understand how the teams, got to the final that will be played on Sunday in Rabat, Morocco. And it will be fire. It will be fire. It will be fire. So yeah, let me see. I'm trying to get that video up. Victor Osimhen's fourth goal. So as I said, Victor Osimhen was like, no, he didn't like what happened when he missed that chance. And so man said sorry to his teammates and said, don't worry, I'll make it up to you. He told them, I will make it up to you. I will score goals. Give me a minute. So TikTok guys, our page is inactive. They're saying we need to get it busy. So please, if you get onto the page, let's get the page busy. Let's get it active. Let's put up the likes. TikTok guys, oh, my TikTok people, I'm so sorry I've not been able to link this system of so we get to do everything from one place. But I'll sort it out. Let's finish with this playoff. I'll sort it out. So Victor Osimhen was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I missed that chance. I would have won this game 2-1. Came extra time. Boom. Scored to make it 3-1. And look at his finish. Controlled it with his chest. Allowed it to land on his thighs. And then he finished it off. So we're top striker, top player, the world's best striker. Yes, I said what I said. Victor Osimhen is the best striker in the world. The best. No one comes close to him at the moment. What a player. What a player. He's good in the air. He can shoot. He has good work rate. He supports the team. He tracks back. He runs. He's a fantastic worker. And that's why the team, you can see they're always happy for him when he scores. Victor Osimhen, what a player. Take a bow. And that's about 28. And it looks so good. The stats look so good for Victor Osimhen. 31 goals for the Super Eagles. 31 goals Victor Osimhen has scored. Needs about, guys tell me, six or seven more goals to break Rashidi Yekini's record to become Nigeria's all-time best scorer. He's going to break it. That one is going to do. I know he's going to do it. So take a bow, Victor Osimhen. Fantastic player for the Super Eagles. Let me look for that Victor Osimhen's record just so you understand what I'm talking about. Guys, just walk with me. With everything that is going on with this playoff, I'm going to let you know. So yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, my TikTok people. Yeah, sorry to say you're not talking to us. Just drop your comments. Drop your comments, and I'm going to come to it. I promise you, I will read your comments. And whenever I go off the live, I speak to my TikTok people. So I'll still come to talk to you guys. Victor Osimhen. Feed your eyes on these guys, just to have an idea of how prolific of a striker this guy is. 31 goals for the Super Eagles. 31. Had one against Ukraine, scored 3 against Lesotho, Sierra Leone 4, Cape Verde 2, Central African Republic 1, Liberia 1, Sao Tome and Principe 7, Equatorial Guinea 1, Benin Republic 5, Rwanda 3, Zimbabwe 1, who is the last one? Gabon 2. What a player. What a player. Victor Osimhen, take a bow. Wow. Guys, drop some likes for Victor Osimhen. Please, as you get into the live stream, don't forget to subscribe, like the video. let me reintroduce myself. I'm Austin OKON-AKPAN officially, but on the streets they call me proudly Austin. This is my YouTube channel. This is my TikTok channel. I couldn't link up Facebook because of some copyright issues that I did yesterday. I linked up Facebook and I have Facebook people join the live. I do sports, entertainment, and so much more. So if you've got some time, look through my channel. You're going to like the videos. You like the content that you see there. I do it for the love of the game. I said, this is the fun factory. So irrespective of what's going on in our world of sports, I'll just inject some, some fun into it and you're going to like it. So shout out to everyone showing me love. We're growing. I see it every day. You guys aren't just getting in here to watch. You like, you comment, you share. It's really heartwarming. Thank you so much. It means you like what I'm doing. I'm not going to stop. So congratulations to Victor Osimhen. He's been absolutely fantastic for the Super Eagles. So what else can I say to you guys as regards this match? Let me see. I've shown you the training. You've listened to the captain of the side. You've listened to which players did you guys listen to again? You listened to Chidozie Awaziem, Chidera Ejuke. I think I should let you listen to Victor Osimhen. Yeah, I think I played that yesterday, but let me see if I can just bring that back up for you guys again. So you hear what he talked about, particularly when he missed that chance. What a player! His mentality. He's such a fighter. Okay, let me see. Let me see comments on TikTok. Timmy Cam King. Can we please celebrate the all other players? Remember how only Yekini was celebrated in 1994 and other players refused to pass to him. Samson Siasia has clarified this. Daniel Amokachi has clarified this. Nothing like they will not. We've celebrated other players. The other day we're talking about Benjamin Fredericks. I started this show and I was wasking lyrical about Wilfred Ndidi. That is a fantastic player. He's in form. We're happy that he's not suspended for the game against DR Congo. The other day we talked about Akko Adams. Yeah, I celebrated him. I said, for a guy who's just getting into the team and boom, boom, boom. After 3 matches, he has scored 2 goals and is giving good support to Victor. What we do, but look, football is team sport, Timmy. But when certain players are doing well, you can't but just, show them love. You have to. When Messi was in Barcelona, it was a star-studded team, but everybody still talks about Messi. When Rivaldo, Ronaldinho were in Barcelona, we still give them the praise. He's a standard player and we cannot, ignore that. Hafiz Baba, is there any official statement from CAF about Ndidi? I don't know why I'm doubting the news. No, don't doubt it. The Confederation of African Football will communicate with the Nigeria Football Federation, and what I showed, that's why I didn't just read it. I showed you the official statement from the Nigeria Football Federation, So that's a good enough authority. That's a good source for you to believe what they were talking about. Yeah, I understand. I get you. I'm like that too. I just don't, because of my training, I'm a mainstream media guy. So I don't see things online and I just start jumping on, I've also made calls. I was talking to the team secretary, Dayo NAB, right there in Rabat, and he said, no, there's no problem. That has been cleared. We're not South Africa. Don't say I said so. South Africa said they did not know that Tebo Mokana had 2 yellow cards. Ugo Bruce, the coach, didn't know. Our own good thing is we know. And then CAF said, no problem, it's not rolled over. But we knew that Wilfred Ndidi had 2 yellow cards and he's not supposed to play. South Africa said they did not know. And when I was asking questions, these are people to understand that it's time for them to fix their football. They said, no, Austin don't like South Africa. Austin is beefing South Africa. No, because South Africa is a model of football development in Africa. For the coach not to know, South Africa Football Association didn't know. The lousy, uncouth, unprofessional Gaten McKenzie, who is the Minister of Sports, didn't know. The media in South Africa didn't know. Then no, I'm not going to take that one. I wasn't going to take it. I wasn't having it in South Africa. So that's why I said the things I said. Okay, let me get Victor Osimhen in here.
as a person and as a as a striker, I had to keep it moving. You understand? But it was bad, and then I apologized immediately to my teammate because I saw that immediately I missed the opportunity. I saw that the referee said we go into extra time. We go into extra time, and then I told my teammates, I'm sorry guys, I will correct it in the extra time. So I think for me, if I let it get into my head, I don't think I'll be able to grab those two goals also. And I think for me, it's important because sometimes a striker, you score the one people believe that you cannot score, and then you miss the one that people say you can score. So, which is normal, but I'm human, so I make mistakes, which is normal. So for me, I had to just keep it moving. And congratulations also to the team for the 6 points. For everything that has happened, to be honest. All the players were locked in. Be it we trained or we didn't train, every player was locked in because even when we were at the club side, we speak with ourselves every time. Like we had a group that we speak with everyone. We try to motivate ourselves. Even during the club, when we have this performance, everyone congratulates each other and stuff like that. So for me, there are some things that have to be rectified. But I have to say a big kudos to the NFL president. He swiftly come into the picture and get it sorted. So which is fine and good. So for us. Now we've won the game, and the most important thing now, everything is resolved. We go back to our hotel, we try to prepare for our next game and try to see if we can get it done also. But of course, I think we can get it done. We have the squad to actualize this dream of going to the World Cup because everyone wants to go to the World Cup. We have to be in the World Cup because we missed out on the last one, and I think we have the quality to do it.
Yeah, that's it. Star boy Victor Osimhen said as a striker, he was gutted, but he told himself he needs to keep moving. As I told you, remember the other day, I said, when you come on my live stream, when you feed on my content, it's not about Nigeria 2, South Africa 1, or Arsenal 4, Brighton 2. Pick the life lessons, pick the values and keep it. See, that was a core message of resilience. That when you fall, get back up. You can't stay down. The man said he had to keep it moving. Told his teammates, I'm sorry, I'll correct it in extra time. Speak those words into existence. I don't care what you're going through, guys. See what I'm saying? So much going on in our world of sports. You have to let me go local, ginger yourself, be your own motivation. The greatest discovery of life is self. Victor Osimhen knew himself, said, I missed that chance. I owe them 2 more goals. And if there was more time, man was going to get on a hat trick. But he believed in himself. Self-determination, self-belief. Don't wait for people to motivate you. Don't wait for people to push you. Push yourself. What a story. So he told his teammates, they said, and as a striker, you score the goals people don't expect you to score. And sometimes miss the ones that they expect you to score. He said, I'm human. Yes, you see, we've been praising him, but he knows that he's human. And he can make mistakes. And he made a mistake, but he corrected it. That's what's important. So shout out to Victor Osimhen. I needed to play that for you guys to see, and listen to him and know that the mentality in the team is the same. If you put side by side what William Troost-Ekong said and what Victor Osimhen said, you can tell that the mentality of the team is in the right place. They want to go to the World Cup. And he said that we have the squad that can go to the World Cup. So they are still sad. They're still sad about how things turned for them, during the main qualifiers. But now they have this chance, and they know that if they go there and underrate Congo DR, they will get punished. That's why they are pumped up. That's why they are charging themselves. They're always saying it, that this opportunity against DR Congo, nothing should stop us. Let's just go there and get the job done. And that's why I believe it will go well for them, because the mentality is right. Congo DR also, we'll be looking forward for a win. So it simply means that we're going to have a beautiful game of football, and that's be good to advertise African football because our football is definitely growing. We'll get you ready for the for the AFCON in December, and that one will also get us talking because the AFCON will come with fire. Teams are getting ready already. Teams are not smiling anymore. They understand that, it's AFCON, the world will be watching because Christmas will be playing football, New Year will be playing football. So everybody is locked in already. So if Nigeria was not going through what they're going through, it would have been good to know the program of the Nigeria Football Federation as regards the AFCON. But hey, I was speaking to my guy Paul, and he was saying, oh, it's good preparation for Nigeria for the AFCON, and all of that. So we'll see. It might just be blessing in disguise at the end of the day that they didn't, make it straight. So more training from their final training session on Saturday. The match is on Sunday. We're already on Sunday in the United Kingdom. It's Sunday already in Morocco also. I don't know where you are, but I know the United States of America is not yet, Sunday. So the Super Eagles, just some light training session. We're having fun with it. I like the feelers I get from the camp. The players are pumped up. Officials are also happy. The NFL drama is out of the way. They have a big task against DR Congo. Beat DR Congo, get to the inter-continental stage and see if you can pick a ticket to the World Cup. So I just thought I should show you more training videos. I've played you enough interviews from different players so you get to understand. Should we listen to Eric Chelle? Now, Eric Chelle talked more about the win against Gabon. And it wasn't at the presser, to talk about the one coming up against DR Congo. It was only William Troost-Ekong, the captain, that did that press conference. So I don't really have much. So I want to invite two persons. So if you're on TikTok and you want to speak to me, talk about Nigeria versus DR Congo, join me on what on YouTube. I'm going to drop the link now. Two persons. If you want to talk to me, when you get in the room, please make sure you're seated properly, your light is good, and then we're going to talk. We're going to have fun. Okay. So let me see. I'm dropping it now in the comment section. So just click on it and boom, I'll see you. They will tell me that you are in. And if you look good, I'm going to bring you. Let's talk sports, let's talk football for the love of the game. Okay, let me get back to the comments. Thank you so much for your comments. Quite a number of comments. I love it. You guys are showing me so much love. I want to cry. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. Let me start from here. I think I've taken it before. Let's start from there. Mohammed says, kudos to you from your Gambia fan. Guys, I have a fan in Gambia. And I love Gambia. I told you I was in Banjul, I think when I was 18 or 19. It was such a beautiful country. And I think it's still a beautiful country. Logistic Jeff says it's 2-0 in favor of Nigeria. I've dropped the link, guys. If you want to be part of the show, please click on the link and get in. I want to talk to you. Cameroon almost won, just like Nigeria, they missed chances. Well, we better don't miss chances. Don White, Ibadan Son says Nigeria 2, Congo 1. Adikpoju says Nigeria 1, Congo 0. Peter is watching me from Australia, and he says it's Nigeria 2, Congo 0. Good. I see. I like it. Logistic Jeff. Thanks so much, Kunlexi. I see you. I'm coming to you soon. Logistic, how does everything keep going in our favor? We are meant to be at the World Cup. Yeah, but you see, that's life for you, and that's why I said we should learn from it. There's a message in there for not just the Super Eagles. As Nigerians, fans of the Super Eagles, the NFF, the National Sports Commission, everybody, there's a message in there that how come things are going well now? What is the lesson that the universe, that God, if you believe in God, if you believe in the divinity, what is the message? Something is going on that we need to, understand. I think what Ndidi is informed presently. I agree. I said it. Kelvin City, I hope FIFA will not use Ndidi against us after him being cleared by CAF in case FIFA comes in. That is why we will say to FIFA, CEO is CAF, because don't forget, it's a FIFA tournament, but CAF is the custodian of football in Africa. So it was CAF that wrote to the NFF. Julius Abiodun Moses says, with Ndidi clear to play, everything is working in our favor. Yeah, I agree. We said it also. Tijani Salami, can we assume CAF wants Nigeria to be at the World Cup? Just joking. Yeah, that was a good laugh. Yeah, I get you. Not that CAF wants Nigeria to be at the World Cup. Nigeria deserves to be at the World Cup. Did you have it on the right authority that cars will not be carried over because Super Eagles don't want to suffer the same fate as Bafana of South Africa? Absolutely. And I talked about it also. I cleared that. Peter Sando, nevertheless, should start Onyeka, Iwobi, and Ndidi in the midfield. Okay. Sevin Murphy came up with this comment. That was what I saw, and I was laughing when I was doing the analysis. He said DR Congo 3, Nigeria 1. Okay, we'll see. Sevin Murphy, where are you from? And where are you? Where are you watching from? I'd like to know you, just in case you're South African. I want to put perspective to your messages. That record doesn't mean anything. Cameroon haven't lost to DRC for 27 years till 2 days ago. Okay, we agree, no problem. This is my friend from Turkey, M. Yavuz. I remember you. Yeah, I said greetings from Turkey. I see you. Thank you for your love. Tijani, you're always asking this question. Why is Kyle or Brentford not being invited to the Super Eagles? His time will come. His time will come. Who will they drop for him? His time will come. 7, y'all losing tomorrow. Congo will win the midfield and win battle. Okay, we'll see. All the best to them. This Turkish fan, please send Victor Osimhen back to Turkey without injuries. Much love from Turkey to Nigeria. We appreciate the love. Thank you so much. We seem to have the upper hand going to tomorrow game. All righty, let me bring in Kulexi. Good to see you, bro. What's going on?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Absolutely loud and clear. What's going on?
Oh yeah, it's nice. Kulexi, yeah. So I think I appreciate what you guys are doing. Fantastic job having to talk about sports. And I think, to be honest, I think the more we get onto social media to talk about these things, it seems to me like the players, one way or the other, watch most of these things. The coaching crew, I think they listen and sometimes obviously people will bash them, but they're professionals. They're used to all sorts of things. But then, even no matter what, the wise thing is to pick the most important thing around. I think the Super Eagles, yes, we've come a long way. It almost looks like everything is working for us in the favor, and that looks like because I think we've come too far, and that's what the players and even the coaching staff and everyone needs to realize that we've come too far to lose it now. That's step 1 out of step 3. In fact, so the next one is step 2, and then we get to the last final step. I would say that while the odds or the whole situation around is looking like it's in our favor, I think it's going to be the toughest game we are going to have. And the reason why I said so is because I think, Gabon, the way they play, it's a bit difficult. It's different to the way the DR Congo side play. And I think looking at the way they have they've grown and they've actually emerged, it's safe to say they are very informed. And also their coaches, I think their coach is very good. And so you can't take that away from them. If you see a good coaching side, you should be afraid of it. And looking at the team in AFCON and how they've been able to utilize European and players all over the world I think so far so good from what I can see, having researched their system and their way they are developing their football. I think this year alone, I think they probably have the best recruitment when it comes to outside of players who play their trade outside of Africa or who were born outside or who have been away, and then trying to bring them and integrate them to represent the national team. That's for DR Congo. And I think that probably is one of the things that have made them work. Because some of the guys we're even talking about were not even in AFCON. And they lost to the AFCON in the semi-final by a narrow margin. Which is something that we need to realize, obviously, because South African goalkeeper is quite good in penalty kicks as well. And they had a very poor run. But I think this game is going to be tactically won. And I think it's a battle between Osimhen and the defense, because I think DR Congo's strongest point, I've watched some of their highlights. I had to do that yesterday. See, their strongest point is their defense. They are a low-scoring side, but at the same time, they don't give out a lot of goals. Their last 3 games have just been 0-0, 1-0, 1-0. And even when they lost to Senegal, I guess they were at home, they got carried away, the fatigue, And from 2-0 up, they didn't understand and they didn't expect that comeback. But then Senegal is a very tough team and is a very strong team as well. And I think we might actually have to do the same. I think the winning for me is if Nigeria can score first.
That's right.
I think that's it. If we can score first, we would likely win the game.
Yeah.
Because I don't think DR Congo have not shown, if you look at all their previous results, they've not shown to be a team that can come back. Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah,
I'm hearing you. I can hear you.
yes. So they've not shown to be a team that can come back. And if looking at it, I think because Nigeria on the other hand, we have not shown to be a very good team that can also come back. Looking at all our games, because most of the games the only problem we have is we're not good at securing a 1-goal lead. DR Congo is good at securing a 1-goal lead.
I think our big problem is when we concede first. We can score, but we'll never get to win it. Haven't you noticed?
That's what I mean, because this is a final. This is a game where you want to win.
True, it's true.
This is a game you want to win. It's not a group stage. So Nigeria hasn't really won in a long time from a losing position. We could end up drawing the game and carry, but obviously there's no extra time. This is a different competition. Maybe because there's extra time, we can then rough it in. But the problem is, even look at AFCON, we've always scored first. And most of the teams, I think, because when we score first, there's a way I think it's just for us to concentrate. That first 15-20 minutes is crucial. And I've seen the way Chelle plays. They get it right in that first 15-20 minutes. The first 5 minutes will be a bit shaky. Once they get into it, they lose those chances most in the first 20-25 minutes. If we can get that chance, because I think when I looked at the Cameroon and DR Congo startup, they were a very physical team, and they didn't have the gut style, but I think that's what suits them. And what we need to do is not worry about their style. I think the way we played that ball against Gabon, flowing and moving it, would defeat any physicality. And that is why European sides will always beat African sides no matter what. Brazil defeated, they defeated, what's the name of this Senegal with all the physicality.
Wait, I agree. But sometimes the African teams beat European teams too. Senegal came to England to beat England. I watched it.
Yes. No, the Senegalese team is not an African. The Senegalese team don't play. They don't play to. They are the Senegal. If you watch their game, they lost some chances even against Brazil. They are not. And that's why even the North American teams, football has gone beyond just kicking. Just watch how the teams that are doing well. Morocco doesn't play. It's gone beyond being rough. It's gone to when you are technical. You understand? Being technical, being decisive on the ball. That's where football is getting onto. And the teams that are succeeding and doing well in Africa now are the North Africans, and that's because they play those kind of football as well. They don't come to kick. And that was the problem Cameroon had against DR Congo, because they were trying to battle it out in physicality. And there was no style. You couldn't even see in Buemo. You couldn't see that structure. And I think Nigeria need to forget about that. We'll go and kick them together. If they give us, play the way we play. I think it's between Osimhen and Chelle Mbemba. If Osimhen can get it right and not lose those chances he had, like he had in Gabon, if we can score first, I am sure we'll win. And the other thing, the way Tech Gabon plays, which is why I think Osimhen might have a bit of a challenge, is they have mastered the art of medium block. They don't, DR Congo, they don't play low block or high block. And the challenge with that is because in low block, Osimhen is good in the air. So it means that if we can get the crosses in, if those guys get it right, we can still be there, even though Chance and Mbemba is also good in the air. But I think Osimhen can defeat many people when it comes to air cross. But because they play low block, it means even if you do a cross, it's a bit far away from the post to actually be able to defeat the keeper. I mean, because they play medium block, also means there's less space in the back. And then they just can hit you on counter on the turnover. So I think we have to be careful of that kind of system, because that's how they play, and they're very good at it. That's that medium block, staying in that middle of they're not too far up and not too far back behind. So I think if we can get a good first goal, we'll win. It's a game of who scores first. If they score us first, we will struggle a bit, but that means it's going to go to extra time if we can get a second goal and probably penalty. But I believe Nigeria is going to win, because there's something we say that lines are falling in pleasant places, and it just looks like things that we're not. So even the Ndidi situation now is almost like everything is just, working in our favor from the look of it. So yeah, I'm sure we're going to do well. I wish Nigeria a good luck. Only thing I want to say again is I hope NFF is learning and they can see what if you're going to pick guys that are trained, that grew up locally, that apply their trade locally, then you can afford to have poor facilities and then say they're not playing well. But you can see that when they get to a good pitch, I can't believe the Nigerian can pass those guys. But they've always been doing that. They've been playing because that's how they play their club side, and that's why we see the best of them. You pass the ball, the ball goes to exactly where you want it to be. But when you come back home, they are playing, and our own Uyo field that is even like you can't pass the ball. Let it just rain. It was raining and nobody could notice it. I'm sure if it was raining in Uyo like that, that ball will start standing and will not move as fast as you want it to move.
Definitely to change.
Yeah, and these are things that they need to pay attention. Give us at least one good pristine stadium that, yes, you will not mess up and just be maintaining. That's all. And then you get the best. When we are playing at home, we will see it. Qualifiers, that's why we will struggle here and there. South Africa knew this. They didn't have to win the game. That's why they carried us to their dilapidated rugby pitch to play. They didn't have to win. They will just need to make sure they don't lose. And the ball will not move. Nothing will happen. And they are not. It's that's football. It's tactics. You can't blame anybody.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Chelle. You're such a great analyst. Where you based?
No, I'm all over the place. I'm currently in Canada, though.
Awesome. I'm hoping Nigeria gets to qualify for the World Cup.
Oh no, I'm waiting, man. I'm definitely
Canada, because I don't want to go to the USA. I want to come to Canada. So let's pray that they qualify. Thanks so much. Have you subscribed to the channel?
Yes, I think so. Let me check. I'll check. I think I've been following your stuff for a while now. I think let me do that. Yeah, because I've been following. I've
Thank you.
Yeah. You're doing a good job. Yeah, nice one.
Thank you for subscribing. Like the video, engage with it, and please always come. I'll definitely bring you on because I like your analysis. And who knows, I can put you on Channels TV one of these days if you want to talk sports on live TV.
That'd be nice. No, I follow Nigerian football. Even when the chips are down, I don't know. Even I was at work when I was because I'm a medical doctor. So and I was at work when the Nigerian game was playing. My head, I couldn't even concentrate, to be honest.
Don't get into surgical.
I know because the problem, that's the issue I had when I moved from the UK to Canada, and the timing is bad. Canada here, Americans, because of when they play their game, it's always in the evening game, is like in the thick of time of when you're at work. It's not like you've gotten home and things like that. It's always a challenge. So
imagine. But you're such a great football analyst. You know your football so well. Thank you. Please, whenever you're around, just private chat me and say you'd like to come on. I'll definitely bring you on.
That's fine. Thank you. No worries.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. So that's it, guys. You see, when I say that I've got the best subscribers, the best followers, the best fans, I know what I'm talking about. So if you still want to come on, let me see. Let me drop the link again. I want more persons. You see, it was such a fun conversation with Lexi. So let me bring more people. Come on. Let's do it for the love of the game. TikTok, do you want to talk? Do you want to talk about Nigeria, Congo, DR? Crucial final game for the World Cup playoffs for Africa. Come on, YouTube. Proudly Austin. Go search Proudly Austin and come join me. Let's do it for the love of the game. I'm dropping the link again. I said I want 3 persons, 1 down, 2 more persons. Let's talk sports. Logistic Jeff said, I think we will get a penalty call for us in this game. We'll see. Lawrence just dropped the DR Congo flag. So definitely supporting DR Congo. Thank you so much, Lawrence. Lawrence, where are you? Come on. Click on that link. I'll talk to someone from DR Congo. Let's balance it up. Adepoju Taiwo says Nigeria 1, Congo 0. Peter Sando, I do not see much difference between DR Congo and Sao Tome and Principe. What's your problem, Peter? Come on. Why would you say you don't see any difference? He said, well, DR Congo is a better football playing country. And, for them to make it to the playoffs, this is what we shouldn't do. You can't underrate your opponents, particularly that they are in the same level with you now. So you cannot. So, but that's your opinion. Bishop Joseph Santos. Super Eagles will beat DR Congo 6-2. 8-3 la. Mogbe. For DR Congo, they are not in the class with Super Eagles. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, I love goals. Hopefully, we'll get to see a lot of goals. Emmanuel is just saying hi. Hello, Emmanuel. Where are you? Come on, if you want to talk to me. I want to speak to more persons tonight before I get to go. Lulu, just the man I wanted to see. Cool Deep Not Relax all day until I came across your informative channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you appreciating me. Thank you. I appreciate Lawrence dropped the flag again. It's okay. Logistic Jeff talking about the lineup that I showed. He said you should go with the same lineup. I will move Benjamin to right back and Ajayi back at central back. Okay. New World says drop Lookman. Okay. Lawrence said, I hope DR Congo will beat Niger. I've been seeing you dropping the DR Congo flag. It's okay. It's okay. Football will give us a winner. No love lost. Logistics says Simon can't start because one Bisaka would mark him out. Lookman can be unpredictable. That's a good angle. That's a good angle. Mentality monsters. This team can win the AFCON. Well, marathon football is not the same with tournament football. Casey has just entered the studio. Thank you so much, Casey. I see you. I'll join you soon. And I like your lighting. We'll talk very soon. Let me just take more comments here. I think he should continue to start the current African best player, Lookman, on the wing, and maybe Naya joined. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm coming. And then I just wait. Let me talk to Casey. Casey joined first, but just stay right there. I'll bring you up. Or maybe I bring both of you. But no, let me go in. Casey, come on in, Casey. Sporting greetings. Good to see you, bro. Hi, Casey. What's going on? Suddenly, Casey, your connection. Ouch. Casey's connection. Casey, your connection isn't so good. Are you ready now? You ready now? Okay. I'll bring you back now. Let's see.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Fantastic. Now I can hear you. Good
Can
to
you
see
hear?
you,
Okay,
bro.
you can hear me.
Yeah.
All right,
How are you?
OKON-AKPAN. How's it going?
I'm doing good. I'm blessed. I'm awesome. How are you?
Good to see your smiles this evening. I'm doing good.
I try. Mother
Okay.
Teresa said. Mother Teresa said, "Peace starts with a smile."
Yeah.
So that's how I don't lose my smiles. Where
Yeah.
you watching? Where's streaming from?
I'm actually in Canada at the moment. I'm in Canada.
Oh, we're in Canada.
Manitoba.
Oh, Manitoba. I've got friends in Manitoba. Good. So, looking forward to Nigeria, DR Congo.
Yeah, I hope we will smile and laugh like this tomorrow by this time as well, once the match is ended. Yeah, I've been following you for a while, both on
Thank you.
Channel TV and on your channel here as well. So
Thank
nice
you.
show you're putting up, and I saw your interview with Osimhen and the likes and stuff like that. Good.
Right.
Okay, so
Thank you.
about the match tomorrow, I think I'm also towing the line of Kunes, or the guy that spoke earlier.
Yeah, legs. Yeah.
Yeah, I've not really been following DR Congo matches, but I was opportune to watch the last 30 minutes of their match with Cameroon. And like he pointed out, it seems they play a kind of middle block football, and also kind of physical, because they slugged it out with Cameroon. Cameroon is known to be physical when it comes to African football. And for them to be able to withstand that might of Cameroon, Lion of Cameroon, it's something that we should also be wary of. But the good thing is, I've seen tremendous progress when it comes to Super Eagles lately, even though
I
we
agree.
left it out late as regards to the qualification. Maybe we underestimated the teams in the group, but it's also good we have to go through this route, possibly to the Mundial itself next year. And so we can, all the lessons we'll learn all along, we can make good use of them to be able to put up a good show at the World Cup. It's been a very long time Nigeria put up a good show at the World Cup, representing Africa. So Eric Chelle is doing a good job. with the boys. They are also trying to see how they can remedy the situation, which we believe it will fall in our favor eventually. The tactics was good in the last match, kind of diamond system of playing where he put the
No, there was no
Chukwueze.
diamond. That diamond does not work for us, so my
Yeah, it
brother.
didn't work eventually because we're more losing the chances that we're getting. But at first, like the first 15 minutes, where Chukwueze, Ako Adams, and Osimhen, and so it's more like that's what he started with, but they reverted when that was not really producing any results. But one thing I would just encourage them to do is to be more clinical, because that seems to be a major problem sometimes when we needed much of that to get the goals. It's not with every opponent that you get to get those opportunities that you might get to score goals. So once you have half chances, one full chance, try and see as much as possible to optimize those chances. That might be the only chances you might get, and that might not be, but once you have them and you are comfortable playing because you have one or two goals ahead, that will also give you confidence and reduce pressure on you, or like when you are chasing the match. And like the other guy said, we've not really seen Nigeria winning from a losing position in a long while. And that is also one thing we need to look out for. But gracefully, we still have extra time and penalties in case things turn out that way. But we wouldn't want it to get to that place because it could be anybody's game once you get to penalty, especially. But extra time, yes, you might still have, if you have more Arsenal at your bench substitute, you might win the match with that. But when it gets to penalty, it's anybody's game, and that is not what we want to see ourselves tomorrow going forward. So
I agree.
once they have those chances, yes, they should just bury the chances, convert it, 1 goal, 2 goals. And then I don't know who will talk to Stanley Nwabali. Honestly,
you guys relax with Stanley Nwabali. Osimhen just reminded us he's human. He made a mistake. The man was battling a lot of things, but now was he not better in the last match, Casey?
Yeah, it is. But one thing is sometimes he gets distracted. The goal that came in, he could have caught the goal, but he was distracted. He was trying to call the defenders to come back. While he was calling them, he didn't actually knew that the ball was very close to him to be played, and that was why he lost. He could have caught that ball, because I had to replay it like 2, 3, 4 times to see what happened there.
Relax. It was a deflected shot. It can beat
anybody. I know, but he was beside the post where the ball went in through.
You guys should forgive Stanley Nwabali. You guys, Nigerians, learn how to forgive people. Now they praise this guy from AFCON. God has given us good goalkeeper, but he's human. He's going to make mistakes.
I agree. And I know goals go into through goalkeepers, which is understandable. But there are some that we also believe that goalkeepers should be able to handle properly. Let me just put it that way. There are some. And like the goal that was scored against Onana, that was on Thursday. Yeah, I saw the goal and the way it came in. He made good saves during the match, but that slipped because that was what is beyond what he could do at that time. So those ones are they are forgivable. They are forgivable goals. But there are some that. What is it?
Forgive Nwabali too. He has not been bad, guys.
I do not have him in mind. I'm only just saying that it should be more concentrated.
You did a great job with your analysis, particularly that we need to get early goals, break them down early, and I think that can make the difference. Thank you so much. I want to bring you in. Have you subscribed to the channel?
Yeah. That's why I even got that you are streaming this night. Yeah.
Thank you. You know what I want to do with the live stream? I don't want to schedule it so that I can get different people. By the time you schedule your live stream, you will get the same type of persons watching you all the time. So whenever my spirit says go live, I just go live. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for your time.
All right.
Thank
Thanks for having us, and great job
you.
there. Wish all the best tomorrow.
Okay. And
Cheers.
there'll be a watch along. I will start from about 6 p.m. UK time, 5 or 6 p.m. UK time. So we'll all watch
Okay.
the match together. And if you're available, you can come on and we'll do the analysis too.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank
All
you
right.
so much,
Thanks.
Casey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bye.
that's it. Thank you. Eagles Tracker, I see AY. I see your message. Thank you so much. AY, you people are the ones that put me into this thing. So I cannot wait to speak to you. AY, if you're around, please click on that link and join me. Let's have the conversation together, AY. Please come on. I see your comments. Say Austin, they hail me. Now you the run am. Hey Naya, where are you? Get in here. Get in here, bro. Get in here. Get in here. Good to see you.
Can you hear
Sporting
me?
great. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Good to see you.
I salute, sir.
I may salute you fast.
I throw sir. Look, in fact, I love that your filler.
So let me give you
I love that.
Nigeria today.
I love that
Yeah.
your filler. It's
Are you
so
also in Canada?
good. No, I'm in Dallas, Texas.
Okay. Because I know people watching me by this time, and mostly people with the North America. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's 9 p.m. here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's so good to finally be able to talk to the great Austin OKON-AKPAN.
Small boy like me, I'm humbled.
You're my in-law. My wife is from Akwa Ibom.
Oh, awesome. We're in Akwa Ibom.
From Uyo.
Greater for me. Give a tight hug for me. It says from my brother.
No wahala. No wahala. So I'm not. Part of me is not too worried about tomorrow because Super Eagles are like a cat with 9 lives.
Ooh.
Just when you think that all hope is lost, somehow they come out and they win.
True.
Because at some point during the qualifiers, I had lost hope.
Me too.
I had lost hope. No, I never believed that we would get that chance to even qualify. But as soon as it came to light that there could be a way to qualify due to Eritrea dropping,
yeah,
I say somehow we'll find a way to get in. We'll find a way to get in. So, and that last match against the Benin Republic, that I knew we were going to win that match. I knew we were going to get.
That match was the real assurance. That match was God saying, "See, this team has fire. They didn't just ignite it since."
I'm telling you, after we had gotten past Lesotho, for me the main challenge was beating Lesotho away. As soon as we achieved that, I knew that we were going to beat Benin Republic.
That match was nervy. See that last mistake between Wabali and Semi Ajayi. If Lesotho had scored that goal, my brother, we wouldn't have been here.
I was actually looking at that pitch to see if somebody tied Wabali's legs to make that mistake. But as soon as we escaped that game and got those 3 points, I knew we were going to qualify. I wasn't sure how we were going to qualify, whether by winning the group or by getting into the playoffs. But I knew that we were going to have a second chance, and God gave us a second chance. And we have not come this far to lose.
Preach.
We haven't come this far to lose. And as for the game tomorrow, even if Congo wins, even if Congo scores first, I believe we can still come back.
Yeah. But my problem with this Super Eagles team, when they concede first, they can fight back and equalize, but to now go on to win.
Mr. Austin, there is always the first time for things to change.
We'll see.
There's always the first time for things to change. I believe that we are destined to go to Mexico in March. And from there qualify. I believe.
Hallelujah.
Because I know for sure that even if Congo scores first, we're still going to win. And by the grace of God, we are not even going to need penalty shootouts. to win. I know we're going to win.
No penalty shootout, please.
I know. Right now, I don't even have the heart for penalty shootouts. So yeah. So talking about,
but what do you think can make a difference? And don't tell me Victor Osimhen. Where can we? What is that one thing we must do as a team to beat DR Congo?
Avoid putting too much pressure on Victor Osimhen. Avoid putting too much pressure on him.
He had so much pressure in first half against Gabon, and the guy was just all over the place, missing chances.
So that's where all the other guys have to step up to the plate, because I'm sure the Congolese coach now is thinking, I need to mark Osimhen.
That's why I like what Akko Adams is bringing to the team. He's a breath of fresh air too.
So now Super Eagles need to prove to them that Osimhen is not a one-man. Super Eagles is not a one-man team. And take the. In fact, I see a situation where Osimhen will not even score tomorrow. I see a situation. It's possible that he will not score, but he will create some chances.
Okay.
See, for me, whether Osimhen scores tomorrow, it doesn't matter as long as Nigeria gets through.
Very important.
And I'm sure even Osimhen himself will do everything possible that even if he doesn't score, he will make sure Nigeria wins.
Yeah.
So as long as Super Eagles can take the pressure off Osimhen tomorrow, because everybody, all of them, they're going to be working. Don't be surprised, you will see tomorrow 3 people are probably marking Osimhen.
Yes, that was what Gabon did now. That was what Gabon did. So for that to happen, the wingmen must be at their best. That was what happened against Benin Republic.
Yeah.
Samuel Chukwueze and Moses Simon had a great game.
And I hope Samuel Chukwueze can have a great game tomorrow.
Exactly, because he wasn't fantastic against Gabon.
I don't know what happened. And maybe tomorrow Ademola Lookman might decide to turn up.
Maybe, but I still feel Ademola Lookman should start from the bench. I still feel we need a super sub in the team. Somebody that if you're the coach of DR Congo, you're looking at him and you're saying, by the time this guy come, he will disrupt whatever is going on, because he's intelligent, he's got speed, he can shoot, and he's an unpredictable player.
Yeah, that's true. Now, I hope to see this lineup tomorrow, because since Semi Ajayi is going to come back, so I hope he partners Calvin Bassey, and then Benjamin Fredericks moves to the right, because he's going to come up against Theo Bongonda on the left side of Congo DR, and that guy is very good.
Don't you think Semi is slow sometimes? Is he not slow?
But yeah, he might be slow, but he has the physicality. So that
and he's good with the long balls too.
Yes, he has the physicality. In fact, Calvin Bassey, Semi Ajayi, Benjamin Fredericks, 3 of them are physical. I don't know. Zaidu Sanusi, I'm not too sure, but I'll prefer Zaidu Sanusi to Bright Osayi Samuel tomorrow.
We'll see. Hey Naya, I must say thank you so much. Let me bring up someone else. Always a delight. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and then I'll keep creating this sort of content for all of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. And I like that analysis. We just need to play as a team. We just need to go out there, get the job done. Thank you so much, Loyal to the Soil. I can see your comments. Loyal to the Soil is my police officer. When he comes here, he just tells everyone, oh yeah, go and subscribe and like. He said less than 30% of the viewers have liked the video. So please like this video. It helps the algorithm. It pushes it out there. It tells people, oh, they are doing something out there. All the fans of the Super Eagles, come. They are talking about Nigeria versus DR Congo. The algorithm will get busy. Same as TikTok, please. Same as TikTok. Let's get to TikTok. Proudly Nigeria says, shout out to the boss man. Much love from Sydney, Australia. Thank you so much. Proudly Nigeria, get on YouTube. Let's have a conversation. Come to YouTube. Proudly Austin on YouTube. Let me talk to you. I'll drop the invite so you get to join because I see you always support my content. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. Get into the conversation, guys. If you want to be part of it, I've dropped the link. I would like to talk to you. So that's loyal to the circle, telling us something very important. Thanks so much, Kelvin. So less than 30% of the viewers have liked the video. So please, have you subscribed? Kindly subscribe to the channel. I do sports, entertainment, and maybe what you like too. Someone was saying the other day that they would like to hear me talk politics. I wouldn't mind. I could talk politics, but I don't want us to come here and then there's some level of bad blood and we're not having fun. Yeah. So please say I have subscribed if you subscribe and say I've liked the video. Very, very important to help to push the algorithm. We're going 2 hours now. I wanted to do 1 hour, but now we're going 2 hours. So please, let's get it going. Let me see. Odimogu said, greetings from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Wow, Nigeria 2, Congo 0. I was in Sao Paulo for the World Cup in 2014. So I was in Sao Paulo, I was in Curitiba, I was in Porto Alegre, I went to Cuiabá, and I went to Brasilia. And then I came back in 2016 for the Rio Olympics. So I love Brazil a lot. I should make out time to visit again. Sao Paulo is a beautiful city. Good job to you, Demogo. Thank you for your comments. Sunday, watching from New York. Fantastic. How is New York today? I hope NFF has checked well before using Ndidi. I think it is legit. I understand your fears. I know your cynicism over the NFF because of they've shown incompetence time and time again. But yeah, I think it's right. I don't want to hear the stories that touches the heart. So I believe that they will win big margins. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Daniel says DR Congo 2, Nigeria 1. Okay, best wishes to you. Kazim says good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it's 3:13 a.m. in the United Kingdom. Yeah. Thank you so much, Don White. Say you talk well, bro. I appreciate the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Subscribe to the channel so that I'll keep talking. Thank you so much. Says well done. Thank you, Kazim. I still want one more person, just one more person. Click on that link. Let me drop the link again. One more person, and we'll wrap it up. I love to talk to my people. I love to talk to my people. Proudly Nigeria, do you want to come on? I want to talk to you. I love talking to my people. President for MFATs, DR Congo 2, Nigeria 0. Interesting. We'll see. Adequate Taiwo, why praying for penalty? Was that me? I didn't pray for any penalty, so maybe that's not me. I support DR Congo from Benin. Okay, I get it. Nigeria beat Benin Republic, but it's okay. So for the love of the game. Coach Baba Gabon had better star players. Gabon better star players to Nigeria, or you're referring to a previously made comment. Okay, boss man. Okay, proudly Nigeria. See you. Your work. Thanks so much. TikTok people, please let's beef up the likes. Let's take the likes to 3K. TikTok people, please let's take the likes to 3K. And then so yeah, thank you. I see people coming up. I see people coming up. Thank you. I see you, Kola. I see you, Tosin. I'll try to bring both of you so that we all just band together. So that we'll now use it to wrap it up. Thank you. Kunle. Kunle is showing me love. Look at that. Thanks so much, Kunle. I also believe we'll get a penalty kick tomorrow. We definitely shouldn't underestimate them. Kolexi, thank you. You came on, you contributed to the live, and now you've given me money. Oh, see love. Thank you so much, Kunle. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we shouldn't underestimate them. It will be disastrous. Don R Don RZB2CM. Congo lost against Senegal because the Sabre made late substitution. He does that a lot, and that's what holds back the team. If he makes early subs, when the players get tired, they have a chance. Yeah, but it depends. Don't forget, coaches don't just make changes. They have match readers, they have match analysts. They tell them when to, get it on. Kashim said Nigeria 3, DR Congo 0. Okay, congratulations. Wananka. Morale is high in the camp. We got this. Okay, that I'm sure you're rooting for Nigeria. President says DR Congo will shock you. Hopefully, they will not. Quotes Baba. Our team with the current form can beat any team, even Brazil. Yeah, it's possible. Aziz no shout. He just give us the Niger flag. Yay, proudly Niger. Peter Akeredolu. Has it been officially confirmed that Ndidi is eligible to play? I understand everybody's fear about this, but yeah, it's been confirmed. Ndidi can play. Big Ben 40. Nigeria is still the giant of Africa. Are we truly the giant of Africa? I think we need to reflect. Are we doing the right things? Infrastructure, we're not there yet. Players' welfare, we're not there yet. It's still a lot. It's still a lot to do. I don't think we're giants of Africa. No. Peter went on to say DR Congo play better as a team than us, so our players have to be 100% at their best, otherwise it will be difficult. I agree with you 100%. Tosin Akinfewa, I can't see you. I can't see you, Tosin. You need to put on your video so I can bring you on stage. I need to see you, Tosin. Put on your video, otherwise I can't bring you on. I see Kunlexi again, so Kunle still want to rock and roll. That's fine. So you didn't put on your video, you're gone. So let me bring Kola on stage. So Kola will get on stage, and I'll also bring Kunlexi back on stage because Kunlexi wants to roll that way. So that's fine. So let's get Kola going. Kola, what's going on? What's going on?
I'm okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Unpopular opinion. I think Adibin, this guy, is not injured. He's field. Desas. This is where we need him. Very technical.
Desas?
Yeah, to be sincere, you might not believe it. I know, no. I know what I'm saying. That is why I said unpopular opinion. That is why I said unpopular opinion.
No vex.
I have reasons why I said that. Reasons why I said that. If you notice, Akko is not a full-time player that can play full time. He gets tired along the line. And this is where we need Desas, that we can bring in Desas for him to complement Osimhen. Apart from Akko, which other striker that complements Osimhen at the front? To be sincere, Lukman is not in form presently, that we can say. But apart from Akko right now, that deviate other defender, then Osimhen will be able to do the thing. Or Osimhen take the people on him, and then Akko will be able to do the damage. I don't know, maybe you understand where I'm coming from now. That's why I said unpopular opinion. And to me, if it's possible that we shouldn't use Simon tomorrow, I will appreciate that. Because he's a one-way traffic person.
Kilo Chelle Gongon.
We need to be sincere. See, we need to be sincere. We don't need to like do this thing. I'm saying the fact, reality. That is why I said unpopular opinion. That is my own opinion.
Okay.
That is my own opinion. But that game, there will be penalty in that game, to be sincere. Reason
for
why
Nigeria.
I said that, we're going to have a penalty against Congo. Reason why I said that is because the Congo guys are very physical, rugged. But what will determine tomorrow match is going to be IQ. You don't need to play for the game with them. The game will be. I know what I'm saying. Congo are very physical, rugged. So you can't play them when if you want to go physical to physical with them. They are going to the Super Eagles guys will get tired. I know what I'm saying. The players will get tired. So you just have to play with skill and IQ with them. You don't have to be rugged or physical with them. And if you can be able to hold the midfield, get the midfield from them, then we're going to win the match. That's all.
I agree. Colleagues, do you agree with everything he talked about?
Not everything. I don't think the Desert point is number one. Is not gonna work. And I'll tell you why. You want to play. I know earlier I said technicality is key. But a side like DR Congo, for example, Desas won't be able to thrive. I think he's going to lose. It's going to get lost. And that's the problem we had in the last game where they were trying to scapegoat him as well. Simply because you need, if you're going to be the point man, you need some level of physicality in the center box. So it's not like you're going to be moving from outside and you want to then, he likes to drive from outside, do the link up and then get the goal. But teams don't give you that space because, and that's why Osimhen can stay in the box and still try and use the physicality to win the headers and a few other things. And if you watch where Chelle plays, there are two reasons why I don't think he's going to be good fit. One, I don't think Desas is a good presser of the ball. And that's the other issue we have with Tolu Arokodare as well. If he plays Osimhen, he doesn't complement. What does a good striker that complements Osimhen needs? Osimhen is an high energetic striker. You need to be playing. You know, there's a way they analyze football. When you watch CBS Sports and all these places, where they look at this distance between the two strikers, they do that a lot for defenders as well. In teams that play three defense, there's a triangle that they try to maintain good distance. When one person goes, they always maintain that triangular formation. In the forward line, you always want to maintain a parallel line such that the distance has to be accurate. The problem Tolu Arokodare has with Osimhen is not maintaining that right distance. They almost were in the same space. So it means that there's no space to kind of cover ground when the loose ball comes to the other end. Now, Ako understands that and he plays well because he doesn't compete for space with Osimhen, rather looks for the free space. Even against Gabon, there was a time he was hugging the sideline because Lookman was dropping in. That flexibility is what makes it difficult for opponents to read your game. And also, is very, that's why he's going to get tired. There's no reason why you not play 60 minutes or 70 minutes. If you do the way Chelle wants you to play, especially the forward line, that you will not get tired because you have to press. And I think that's the only way we can actually win opponents, especially those guys that want to pass from the back, want to point skill. And I think if we press them, they'll be forced to go long. And that's why if Shemi Ajayi is playing, if they go long, then we can always get the ball back and recycle it again. I think that's it. Where I think Osimhen will be key. I think it would be nice for Ako to understand that role and play into his space so that Osimhen can actually control the ball and release it to him. I think if that's where we can play a decoy sometimes. We can play a decoy such that it can allow for him to be able to get the ball. Now
and we've done just to come in. They have actually done that, and Kola, you might not agree, but Ako Adams is a breath of fresh air towards supporting Osimhen. This is how you will know. You will know with that goal that he scored. He got to that ball before Osimhen. Means he's studying the high press. It was Moses Simon that did that pressing, and then the defender played the wrong pass, and then it was Ako who reached it first. And his first touch on the ball beat the goalkeeper. I think we should like the fact we should be proud of the fact that this team they're beginning to complement themselves. You know, it's very important. We haven't seen that. With this series Desas, I agree with your intent that he's an intelligent player, he's got flair, but the people you play with in a team matters, bro. And you see these players, Kola, sometimes they feel come out all together as a team, but there's a way that if I like Kunle in a team, it will ginger me. If I don't like Kola in a team, the moment I see him, he's already affecting my play. I don't know if you guys can help me with this question. He says, "Hi Austin, does Congo always play 5-man defense? Do they always do that?"
No, it was just a formation on paper, but on the pitch, they play another formation. It's just a formation on paper. Like I'm not arguing. Normally, sometimes it happens like that. I'm just saying, just in case. Okay, assuming now, apart from Ako that complements Osimhen at the front, who else complements him at the front?
No, Lookman can play the game.
But presently, Lookman is not in form.
No, but form, yes, fine, he's doing form, but he's doing the job. The last game, he had a few chances. It's going to come. It's going to come.
I'm not arguing. No, the chances will come, and if they come, we're going to take it.
Yeah.
That's all. Football is all about chances, and I pray they make use of the chances they have tomorrow, so that at the end of the day, it won't come to bite us.
So
Because football is very dangerous.
just to answer the question about the way the Congo tend to play 4-4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. I don't think sometimes when it's the game they can drop back to a back five, but their usual
I know
pattern is
they're always four.
most of
Yeah.
their games
Because
is
they get
4-2-3 or
that's
4-2-3-1.
right.
And then they put
Yeah.
what's his name? Bekambu up top. Either way, it's always their number 9. And that's why I'm not worried about Bekambu, because Bekambu is in the same category with Aubameyang. And if we can shut down Aubameyang, we can. But I think the key is shutting that service in the midfield. And that's why Ndidi was so crucial. Because Aubameyang could not get any ball across. So if we do the same thing against them, I think we can be physical. But I don't think our players should get carried away. We don't get drawn in the physicality side of the game. We can be physical to get the ball, but we should not get drawn in the physicality of the game and play our own game. If we play exactly the way we knock the ball past it, the way we played against Gabon, I think we will create a chance because they are so tight. So you need to be able to pick up those spaces and pick the passes and get them. The only challenge I have when I'm analyzing the game against them is I've been watching the guys that play with them is, do we play from the middle? Do we strengthen and emphasize our build-up and our creation of the game from the middle or from the flanks? That's the problem. I don't know if anyone wants to answer that. And maybe people in the comment section will respond, because that's the tactics I'm thinking that where should we heavily rely our build-up play? Obviously, we tried to play initially against Gabon from the middle. We missed a lot of chances. We went to the side, but eventually we still got our joy from the middle when we were playing Gabon, but then they were already tired. But this
I
Congo
was
time...
waiting. No, Kule. I was waiting for you to come back that it was still the middle that made the difference.
Yeah, definitely.
See, that middle is core. That's why when I come at Alex Iwobi, people don't understand. The thing they pain me. Alex Iwobi is a creative guy. Don't just get the ball and pass. Don't get the ball and just give it up. You see, when you run at defenders, you destroy any defensive tactics that they will have to stop you. See the Benjamin Fredericks run. That run was the goal. That run was the goal. See Chidera Ejuke's goal. Ndidi's run and pass was the goal. In fact, the fact that it was running was giving Osimhen to go to space, was giving Chidera Ejuke to go to space. He could pass to Osimhen, he could pass to Ejuke. He went right. And it was the right call. So that middle is important, is pivotal. Because these guys already know that our strength is from the wings. And they know that when we're running from the wings, Victor Osimhen will want to use it to break attack and also go to the side so that the player that is wise enough can run in. And they are saying that we also destroyed Benin Republic from the wings. So Gabon made sure that they frustrated us with the wing play. That is why it will be. Kola, Kilo Chelle, what's wrong with Iwobi? I think Kola's stuff is
Can I? Sorry, my Oga Austin. Can I say something?
Get in.
See how Congo's strength. They are stronger in the middle.
That is why you have to break them in that middle. See, if they are strong in the middle, take the war to the middle. And because they are so physical, you break them offensively, and you know what? They can even get a yellow and a red, and you win that war. And look, the only way to beat physicality is with intelligence.
Well, maybe that's why we have to play Lookman.
I think so too. But as I said, we still want that super sub element.
Well, the likes of Ejuke can be a super sub.
Ejuke is new to this team. I like the flashes he made.
Yeah, so by the time he's coming in, he's going to be facing where does Wan-Bissaka plays the other side. When you're going up top, Ejuke is on that side. I think it's Wan-Bissaka is going to be facing by the time it's coming in. Because Wan-Bissaka is on the other end, so it's probably not him. Because I would have said that Wan-Bissaka likes people that can do it because he knows how to plant tackles in. So it's going to be hard when you're a dribbler to get past him. But I think, to be honest, I'm not even worried about the wing play. I also think we should focus on trying to get the game from the middle. Worst case, we get some set pieces, some fouls in, and all those kind of trickery from it as well. But I just thought maybe if we go from the wing, maybe we'll get some joy. But we don't even have very good crossers that are very reliable. That's the other issue that Nigerian team have. We need to diversify in that regard. But for some reason, I don't know what to say about Iwobi. I like him, and I think he does more for the team than we actually see. And that's because sometimes we judge midfielders by output, like goal contribution.
Only we have to see it. Who do you think is the playmaker in this Super Eagles? Who owns that position?
Iwobi is supposed to be, but he runs around though. He runs though, and to be fair, he plays safe passes sometimes. And the fact that there's something about Iwobi that we may not realize. And maybe when we start to play Onyedika, he will start to do it. You know that Iwobi always picks. He's not afraid of coming to collect the ball. We tend to underestimate what he means as a midfielder to be coming in the space of people to always collect the ball. It gives you progression. Yes, it's not like Dele Bashiru that can run at defenders. Dele Bashiru can drive at defenders. Iwobi doesn't. I don't know why he's not been doing that to his game in terms of driving at defenders. But the fact that he creates that option, it's good. He allows us escape from the back. It's just that final pass sometimes in the front of box.
Look, there's just something about Iwobi just wanting to get the ball and just take the ball out of his legs. That is what I do not understand.
But that's not a bad idea.
Look at this. No. It is 100%. It is 100. You guys, you see, no matter the formation you are playing, if you get a ball in midfield, if you get a ball from your 6 or your 5, and your 4 is right in front of you, it's a sin not to go past him. And the football I learned growing up with that. You must go past your 4. Because the rule is that if you go past your 4, you are initiating a counter.
I'll give you a certain player. There are different ways to build up play.
That's why I put up this boy. That's why I put up this boy. Did you see when he got that? He won the ball. Oh. He could have just said, I'm not. But he knew that if he wins the ball, he can initiate a counter attack. Man went all the way low.
There's a difference in the way if you see the highlight. Frederick won the ball in the middle, and there was a turnover. When you have a turnover, players are already out of position. He had the space to run up front, and he took it because he won it right at the middle.
Iwobi would have passed that ball. Iwobi will pass that ball. I'm telling you, Iwobi will pass that ball to the
maybe I know that sometimes that's how he plays, but I'll give you an instance of when a player was trying to do exactly the same thing. Lukman was trying to, in the first half, Gabon would have scored. They just did not do the final pass well. Lukman was trying to do the same thing, drive out, and they lost the ball. And then they got a direct counter at our team after a corner. They got a direct counter at our team in the first half. Gabon would have scored that game if they did the right pass. Now Aubameyang was trying to pass the ball, but that pass did not come out the right way. The guy that he gave to, which was Boanga, what's his name? Yes, I know. Yes, no, that's his name. He could not control it. The first touch took the ball away, and then by the time it came, it was already too late to score anything from that chance. So sometimes a player like Zubimendi as well does that. Some players are just good connectors of the ball. They don't need to drive, but they just help you build from the back and get the guys who can drive into it. I think that's what Iwobi gives. And sometimes you don't appreciate those players until you lose them. Then you realize how hard for a player like coach like Eric Chelle. That's why he leaves him on for that long. For a coach like Eric Chelle, that wants to play a ball where you want to put the ball on the ground most of the time, you will then come to appreciate Iwobi a lot.
Okay, wait. I agree with you. Let me see if Kola will agree. Kola, welcome back. We lost you for a minute.
Yeah, my PC went off.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Jump on what we've been saying about the creative role, driving forward, making passes, and Alex Iwobi.
To be sincere, I don't know. To me, I don't like Alex Iwobi playing the midfield because he doesn't hold the ball too much to move forward. All he just does is hold the ball, just release the ball on time. So to me, if Adi been, that is why I say I will say this again. Adi been, we can get another midfielder. I would have loved to push Iwobi to the side, to the wings, to be sincere. Because if we can have someone, Adi been, this guy, what's his name? Oyedika can do the stuff. I would have prefer Oyedika, Rafael
I
Oyedika to
like
come in. Then they
I like
push,
Onyedika. I
and then
don't
they
know what
push,
he,
and then they push Iwombi to the wings to play the normal wings he normally play in Fulham. Then Oyedika come in. If possible, you can do that. Why not? Because uh Alex Iwobi, once he hold the ball, all he just do on time is okay. He don't push it. He did some things against Gabon. There was a space where we were supposed to move forward. All he does that he took the ball, release it on time.
okay. Now that puts pressure on the counter attack because even sometimes when he releases the ball. And this is not a swipe at Alex Iwobi because people just don't understand time I do this Alex Iwobi thing. The man is a fantastic player. He's creative. I don't know whether when it comes to Africa, is afraid of the tackles or something. Look at this guy I'm bringing up. This guy. Look at how useful he gets when he goes into CM role. Look at that pass he gave to Victor Osimhen. Look at that run to Ejuke. If Alex Iwobi starts giving those defense splitting passes, instead of just going to the wings or just coming to the middle, because what happens in those sort of situation, my guys, defenders that are tracking back, it's difficult for you to even keep a line because you'll be thinking, what's this guy going to do? What's this guy going to do? See, if you go and even look at the space that what's his name created, Benjamin Fredericks, do you know he could even go forward and still take a shot if he wants to?
Yes, of course, yes.
Don't you
Don't you notice that he was trying to wave that if you want to lay the pass, I'm here already.
Thank you. But he just respected the fact that it is Osimhen and he trusts Osimhen.
Yes.
If Alex Iwobi can be doing that and don't even pass and play short, even give us a rebound or forces a save, it's even better. You guys
When last
wait.
did you do it for Fulham?
Huh?
When last did you do it in Fulham?
I think he's scared whenever he's scared whenever he
No.
go to the national team.
No, but
So
he
that he
doesn't
don't want
play.
people to
Iwobi doesn't play so many defense splitting pass anymore. I think I think his game has changed, and we need to recognize that. He doesn't even in the Premier League. He doesn't play a lot of defense splitting pass anymore.
Baba, he plays passes, he shoots.
It's the same pass. He just when last this shoot from and scores outside shots. Iwobi does. His game has changed. It's more of a side
3
shooter.
weeks ago, bro, he shot now. You don't forget 3 weeks ago he shot and he scored a goal now. Look,
I know what you're saying.
I want to bring a fresh perspective. Let me bring in Collins. Collins, thanks for joining.
All right.
Welcome, Collins. Welcome. I like where we're taking the conversation to. Collins, sporty greeting. Good to have you on. Where are you watching from?
Can you hear me? I can't see you guys.
No, we can see you.
Okay, but I can't see you guys. I want to talk about Iwobi. First of all, money from family, rivalry. Talking about Alex, you know, with my experience of football as a midfielder, when you are playing two it is very, very difficult for each of them to really exhibit that kind of character that you are talking about, you know, especially when the game is a very intensive game and the game they are very careful nobody wants the reason why they are lost in that game. So that kind of meet, you cannot expect anything much from Iwobi. because Iwobi is not a natural central. That's the role it is playing. It's a central midfield role, even an attacking midfield role, you know. And no, if when Chelle and do Chelle's area, Chelle really play on that two midfield. You know? And when most of Nigeria midfielder didn't, I think only Kocha and Oli time. And was an extra player. So I think Obi is doing very well on that because that is not natural. That role is very important. It's very important. You see, when you can control the ball, even if you are passing backward, sideways, and then gradually retain the possession, it is very important to retain possession. If you look at the way Europeans play football, no matter how they are losing, how much they want to score, that's the difference between big European teams and African teams. No matter how they want to score, if the chances are not clear, they rather retain the passes, take the passes round and round again. That's the way Nigeria used to play in the 1994 time. But if you say, okay, no, I must do something, I must, you will lose the ball. And when you lose the ball, the opponent will use it, especially when they are also good, you know. So that is why you see will be very, very careful. And though if he was given that opportunity to play forward with two defenders covering for him, like two set other midfielders covering, like if you look at the 2019 Nations Cup, you see that a table and Ndidi, they were doing this. He was what the table was is what Iwobi is currently doing, you know. So normally a table was that job, and Iwobi was very free, and that he made a lot of moves that tournament. Was very, very flexible and very, very offensive. But
Thank you, Collins. You know, your connection is not so stable, so you're breaking, and I think you check it a bit. Yeah, I was struggling to. Sometimes it will be stable. Other times it's just here and there. But I get your point. So
let me come.
Yeah, maybe you should go and then come back again, or you switch your internet. I'll bring you back. But let me go back to Kola. Kola, you listen to him. What's the so what is Iwobi's role in Super Eagles football? What is his ideal role? Yeah, that's the right question.
The ideal role of Iwobi is create the chance, drop the pass, let them attack and score. But he's not doing it the way he was supposed to do it. Because I don't know, maybe you watching very. I think he will be scared. I think he's scared.
In Africa football, they feel break my leg.
Apart from the feel break my leg, I think he's also scared of making mistakes.
A costly mistake. To play the central point, if you make a mistake, it's like go
he's
straight to
very
your
scared
defense.
because he knows that Nigeria people can be very
No,
brutal. They can
you.
call for you if you make any silly mistake that is very blunt and that lead to anything. Because I've tried to watch his game, then I now understand that fine, this guy is scared. But and I understand we have no other person that can play that space apart from him. Dele Bashir is on injury. Akisemir is here to be initiated into the team. So who's going to do it? It's going to be him.
Yeah.
So we have no choice. We have to make use of what we have.
It's just
if
our
the desire is
connector.
not available, the available become desirable.
Yeah,
just
he's our connector. He plays in Fulham up front. Sorry, Austin. I said I was saying that he plays in Fulham up front, so he's able to do some of this. Is inside forward most times, and then get the shot. Even if he loses the ball, there are still more people behind that can catch up for him. Iwobi's role in that Nigeria is too central. I think because he can always pick up those spaces. I think what they are asking him to do is not drive; he just pick up, facilitate the passes. forward and just get us away from our back, and I think that's what he's doing. And I think that's why the coach and most of the guys that tend to use him because of that ability to just kind of pass inside that tight space. Sometimes when he gets tired, we see the fatigue in those passes. Like even in the last game, he starts to misplace the ball. But I suspect the main issue here is the role he's playing is a critical one, and he understands it, but he's afraid of making mistakes.
Let me go to TikTok. Ellen Stay 17. Thanks so much for joining. He's afraid of what Nigerians will say whenever he loses the ball to the opponent. But you can't have that sort of mentality, particularly when you're playing in a team. Let me bring on Ainaya. Let me get a fresh perspective to this, because our midfield role is very important. I'm having this conversation because now we have El Hassan, we have Frank Onyeka, we have what's his name, Ralph Onyedika. Maybe we should just make Wilfred Ndidi our proper CM.
Yeah, because I've been listening to what everybody is saying, but I want to look at it from this perspective. He could be doing what the coaches want. That's why they keep picking him.
Mbano. This is what look. I have close sources in the Super Eagles. Pizarro said he will be played deep to create assistance. But look, if you know me, and since I've been covering football, I don't play with the class of 94. All of them that are alive, they're all my friends. I can call the judge now, call Emmanuel Amunike, say, come on this live, they will come. They respect me that players play to their discretion, particularly when you are a confident player. So a coach can tell you, look at Declan Rice. A coach can tell you, hold the ball and make sure you don't lose it. But the coach cannot tell you, hold the ball and make sure you play a good pass. You suppose no. So Pizarro told him, play deep. And he played deep. He was playing deep. But who was bossing our midfield at the AFCON? El Hassan and Frank Onyeka.
Yeah, the thing is, I agree with you. You can't be in a team like the Super Eagles and be scared.
Thank you.
You can't be in a team like the Super Eagles and be scared. If you are scared, then we don't need people who are scared. We need people who can take the initiative. And like somebody said, I don't know who, maybe it was Kunle or I don't know. That's those balls that Wilfred and Benjamin Fredericks used to create those 2 goals. Iwobi would have passed.
Exactly. You are right. Iwobi would have passed the ball.
He would have passed the ball. I was even thinking that maybe Fredericks would have shot the ball, but both of them made the right choices in laying up. But Iwobi would have passed.
See, counter-attacking football, and what I know about football is better when you are going like this than when you are going like this.
Mm-hmm.
Check when Okocha was playing. Check when Wilson Ruma was playing. Now I'm calling our midfielders Gongo. Check Thompson Olia. Check that class of 94 that is our golden generation.
Even Mutia Adepoju.
They were solid on the wings, though. But they initiate from the middle. Even today, I watched that goal we scored against Argentina. Amokachi won the ball in the middle, gave Yekini. Yekini did that dummy, gave Siasia chipped. 3 people broke down a 5-man defense. Go and watch it again. Nigeria, Argentina, 1994. So if I see you,
guys, we need to go and watch that goal again.
Mr. Austin, Mr. Austin, you people might not believe this, but I think if the coach can just do a touch of refine on Raphael Onyedika, I don't know why people don't trust that guy. You know that guy is a boss-to-boss midfielder. Forget that he's a defensive midfielder.
I haven't seen much of that guy to be able to.
Hey, Naya, stop it, please. That guy currently is our best midfielder.
I'm saying it. People don't.
3 seasons in a row. He's been playing in the UEFA Champions League. He just played Barcelona last time. The other time he's played against Manchester City, he scored a goal. He's a regular in his club. That guy, his box-to-box mentality is fantastic. Even see that goal he scored for Super Eagles. I still know some people who will shoot that shot.
Do you know any insider information why he's not playing? Because I want to see him actually. Because I think he's good, and he'll probably be the best person to play with.
So you see, that's what I'm saying about coaches. A coach will not take the risk of breaking what isn't broken. It is working. See Frank Onyeka, for instance. When this guy just came, they would have told lies. Oh, this one, because they wanted to call certain people. We didn't call Frank Onyeka against Zimbabwe, and we suffered for it. That 1-1 we played, we suffered for it. Frank Onyeka brings a particular type of covering for Wilfred Ndidi.
Especially when he's tired.
So Wilfred Ndidi now has the ability, particularly when they want to do that switch, to now go forward. But we saw Frank Onyeka and El Hassan more at the AFCON. Did he really work? With Pizarro style, we couldn't tell. But we didn't see Ralph Onyedika. Pizarro was the one that would have taken that risk on Iwobi at the AFCON and play Onyedika.
So why is this current coach not using him? Because when he comes in, he doesn't even come in sometimes. They don't even put him as sub.
Because the current guys are doing well under the coach. I just showed you the stats of Eric Chelle. So if you are the man, what would you do? The day you go and play him now, and Wilfred Ndidi will say, I was already creating a formidable partnership with so and so. You're the what are you going to say? Look, see footballers. Footballers are like they are like army. Going to work. God bless you. I don't want to just say that, but see 94 squad. Keshi, that's why they used to call him the big boss. God bless his soul. After Vesta of Julius, you will go show him. You happy with it? You like it? JJ, will he dribble today? Because they don't want a situation where everybody will now walk. One person will now go and spoil it. So it's very, 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 very. National team football, I always tell people, it's different from club football because you guys will play for a short period of time, go away, and then come back. So whatever blend you have created, you keep it. But let's not make it an
And there's something you usually say: if it's not broken,
don't fix it. Yeah.
Don't fix it.
Yeah, don't fix it.
If it's not broken, don't fix it.
If you check, it was scared about taking a risk on the Benin Republic starting lineup. But guys, be sincere, did it not affect? He only made 2 changes, to that Benin. Okay, Semi Ajayi was suspended, couldn't play, so he could have still played maybe Awaziem.
I think Semi Ajayi played that game against Benin Republic.
No. I'm talking the game against Gabon. Semi Ajayi was suspended. So you see, if it's me not breaking what is not broken, I will play Awaziem with Calvin Bassey. I'll still leave Benjamin. It's just that boy is just exceptional. I'll still leave Benjamin on the right. Zaidu stays left. I would never have started Lookman. But you see, people and talk, someone would have play Lookman, Lookman. But Lookman doesn't function effectively with Osimhen. Haven't you guys noticed?
After AFCON 2024.
Even check that AFCON. Osimhen was doing all the dirty work. That's why he wasn't scoring. He was doing all the dirty work, and this guy was not getting the goals. There's just something about intelligent players. They want to be at an advantage point. And you see the Super Eagles team, everybody too, I can agree to that. People they fear make no point hands at them. Because they know that our football has gotten to a very tight place.
It's a critical position. You can get the point. And they're human beings too. So they feel everything. They hear everything. No matter how much you want to ignore it. It's words they can hurt. So, and they have emotions.
family members will screen grab things to you. Even this video we are watching, some will screen record it. See what Mr. Austin said about you. See what this was said about you. Though. That's why I always advise players, for your mental health, stay away from social media. Let me bring in Collins. Let me bring Collins back. So we'll make it an elaborate conversation. Let Collins come back into it. Collins, welcome. I hope your connection is good now.
Yeah, can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, good. We're talking about. I also, you guys talked about Lukman, how to connect each other. It's fair to these Super Eagles. We have to be honest. If you look at what they are playing, I expect the 1994 that people speak reference to. Or let us take it will be, for example, you can be emotional that is not a midfielder to play, but it doesn't change our reality. He has been playing for us, having more victories. Even the era of the Makers, I think it will be 2018. Apart from them missing out of that World Cup, he's not part of because of the constant complaint. Eguavon yielded to over demanding of Iwobi, and he started. What happened? Nobody could take that role. Just a ghost. Nothing happened. We lost out of the World Cup because it will be the ghost.
Collins, wait. Is it just me? Can you hear Collins clearly?
I can't hear. It's muffled.
Yeah, there's something wrong with your. I don't know.
I was going to ask if he's on two devices.
Yeah, check if you're on two devices. Maybe you're watching on one and you're connected on this, because it's breaking. It's not letting me really get point.
Is it better now?
Yes, it is.
Better.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I mean to say that when Avon took the team and he listened to Nigerians over when we were still complaining that we were expecting JJ or whatever, he did not play. He would too much into Johnson and gave that role to Haribo. That thing affected the Super Eagles going to the World Cup. It affected. We didn't go to that World Cup because it would be a big red card after he was to bring it when it was late. And he missed the qualification in Ghana, and that man he didn't make it. So I think that guy rose in very. I have noticed that whenever he doesn't play, irrespective of our how we want supposed to play, Mobi doesn't play. We only win games. Even if it's there, we have games. So that's why I think he's very high he goes. No matter where he plays, And for the connection with Lukman, I think we need to be patient with them. Because sometimes the tactics are different, but I think they can connect very well if them time. I was not happy with the changes. Chelle did too early. Giving them second half 75 minutes before to bring them out. People don't see each other. So I think they can connect Lukman and Osimhen. I think they can connect.
Okay. All right. Thanks. I really wish your audio was smoother. I'm just really struggling. It's going up and then it comes down, but it's okay. Hey, I look at this comment. The DR Congo, they have the best defense throughout the qualifier. They hardly concede goals, so we have to manage our expectations. It will be tough. I'm just hoping that the Super Eagles will take their chances. It's very important they take their chances.
Yeah, they have the best defense. But how many goals were they scoring?
That's right. It's very important too. And yeah, defending, you must be scoring goals too.
Yeah, you must be scoring. Even though it's usually said that attack wins you games, defense wins you titles. But in this case, it's going to be their defensive solidity against our superior firepower. And we ourselves in the last two games, we are not doing badly defensively.
Yeah.
We're not doing so. We have been able to. We've scored 8 goals in the last 2 games. Okay, if you take the Lesotho game into consideration, so 10, that's 10 goals. 10 goals in the last 3 games, and we've only considered 2 goals. That's not a bad return.
Yeah.
So we're not doing bad. We're not doing badly defensively. So
no, but it's just saying we should manage our expectations, and it's very important that we take our chances. Remember, I said it before that if you check the difference between our victory over Benin Republic and Gabon, they are miles apart. Yes, we still scored 4 against Gabon, but against Benin Republic, as early as the 3rd minute, 1, 2, 3, we scored a goal.
But
so we got the momentum.
Let's always. We all know that each game is different.
True.
Each game is different. Because we have all seen games where it's 0-0 at halftime, and then before 90 minutes, it's already 4-0 to one team.
And if you notice one thing, Eric is getting to understand the team now, and he's playing to each player's strength.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Now, if you notice that, okay, now before the Super Eagle cannot complete like 3 passes on a row. Do you if you remember, watch the game very well against Gabon, you see the way the guys were just like 10 passes on a stretch, pa. So that is one thing I've tried to understand, that the more you grew with the team, the more you understand them very well, and you will be able to get the best out of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Left to me, I will say it. I will not start Lookman tomorrow against Congo.
Me too.
I will not start him.
If
I would prefer. People might not believe it. I would have preferred to use the UK ahead of Lookman tomorrow, and this guy play from they also start, because this guy Bakazi, the UK is a very skillful player, and this guy is going to commit a lot of blunder in the UK. I would prefer the UK start ahead of Lookman tomorrow, to me, because the guy is not in form, but he did some things in that last match. He released ball on time now, because before he doesn't release ball on time.
Yeah, but and he also had good runs. Let's commend him.
Yes,
see, there's something. See, driving in football is good pressing play, and it confuses your players. See, when we were fantastic on the wings, let's go to the right. We had Finidi. Finidi passed to Tijani Babangida. Tijani passed to Kedia. And they all had speed. The fact that they are taking you down the base. See our 4th goal against Benin Republic. It was the run, not even the cross. It was that Simon's run. When a forward player takes you into that base, all the defenders are coming back like this. See, now all of them were running. Only Frank Oyeka free. He lobbed it to Frank and he scored. He carried them on the run. That's just why I'm saying that we should be able to play penetrative football. If you don't force them, they're not going to make mistakes. If you check out Arsenal is playing, if you check out Pep plays with his Manchester City team, even to an extent, Aston Villa, check everybody. Everybody is playing that pressing play either from the wings or in the middle. You have to do it, otherwise you keep struggling. But I agree with you. When I spoke to Eric Chelle, guys, go and watch that interview that I had with Eric Chelle. He said his main objective first is to create an identity for Nigerian football. I think he's doing that. And if you go watch the interview, he talked about the game project. That he has something called the game project. Hey, Naya, what is the difference? What have you seen in Eric Chell's football that we used to play, and the style that we used to play before he came? What's the difference?
Before Eric Chelle came, we didn't have any identity. As far as I'm concerned, we had no identity. But right now, I think Eric Chelle's football is very direct. It's very direct. And that takes me to last year, the last AFCON, Cote d'Ivoire versus Mali, when Eric Chelle was the coach. Mali took that game to Cote d'Ivoire in that quarterfinal. I think it was a quarterfinal or round of 16. They played very direct football. It's just that God was just on the side of Cote d'Ivoire to win that match.
Yeah, I remember now. That they were pouring water on him.
They were pouring water on his head. And I felt that really, I was like, I wish Nigeria could have a coach like this guy. I started watching that match, Cote d'Ivoire Mali. I was like, God, I love the way this guy coached this Malian team. Lo and behold, look at him. Look at now, he's our coach. And I'm not, and I feel that he has brought a sense of belief in the players. He's making them believe in themselves that they can do it. Because sometimes, it might be a team that doesn't know how to, not that they don't know how to play, they know how to play, but they just need somebody to believe in them.
Yeah.
I believe that he has brought in an identity, he has brought in belief that we can win no matter what.
I love one thing about him is that
Kola, I'll let you talk. Let me just speak to the viewers. So guys, I'm putting it on the comment section now. You can go watch it. It's called The Chelle Identity. I did a special interview with Coach Eric Chelle right after the Unity Cup. If you want to know what is going on now in the Super Eagles, he told me that in June, and I'm seeing it in November. So guys, I've dropped the link. Feel free to watch it, and you know more about this team. Kola, go on.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is that if you look at the map now, the team has a pattern now, and it can play different formation on the pitch, not like before. Unlike before, we only have one pattern. We can't attack, but this one, if you take the game to your opponent and he adapt to each opponent pattern. So that's one thing because if you remember, against Gabon, we played three formation. We played the diamond, we come back to he played different till we were able to get it right. So to me, and one thing I notice about the man is that he's a coach and he's also a manager. Because Parcero is just a coach. Parcero is not a manager. So
but I thought Parcero was a father figure. I thought he had that quality.
Yes. So, but Eric have both together. He was able to coach and was able to manage the player together, and is able to get the best out of them. So the relationship is there. Because I listened to some of the interview he did with one interview he did with the mathematician. He said some things that like he always communicates with the players time to time, and he give them
assignments. It also helps that he's young, because I've been around him and the players. Exactly. I think it helps. I think the guy is like 48, just turned 49 or so. So that it behaves like he's their mate. And
don't be surprised.
More like a big brother.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I pray we qualify, and after the World Cup, this man might resign as Super Eagle coach, because it's going to be hot cake in town.
So you see, it doesn't work. See, it doesn't work.
That's what I'm saying.
And our NFF don't know how to keep coaches long term.
Exactly.
No. So guys, this is the problem that you need to know about the NFF. employing a coach is racket. So that's why it's difficult to keep a coach. So they had looked at the person we should be crying that we lost is Gernot Raw. Everything you are enjoying now, who built it? And Gernot Raw was telling us that time, leave me, I'm going somewhere, I'm building. Under Gernot Raw, we don't struggle to qualify.
Nah.
Under Gernot Raw, if we go to AFCON, maybe because of even the AFCON in Cameroon, that was when we sacked him now. Like Guavon took over. The last AFCON, at least, he still won bronze. So the NFF would just sit down and say, where can we make money? The first place to think about is coach. If they break it, if they sack a coach, do you know how much they pay people sometimes to say they are going to even scout for a coach? Do you think all these in-it guys that come from Europe to play, they just go? Do you know how much goes out? That's the problem. And you see the NFF, unless they decide to start building inwards, that's when our football will start getting better. But they will never stop. Now, all of us are here. Somebody's calling for Kayode from Brentford. Somebody is calling for Akin Samiro. They like all those type of things. Okay, they'll put together a team. Let's go and watch the guy. Money.
But sorry, I want to say something though.
So if they sack Chelle, it will be because of that same reason. Because they will say, oh, after all,
nothing else
to come and qualify. But believe me, after the interview, I had very close heart-to-heart conversation with Eric Chelle. He feels blessed to have this job. He feels privileged to have this job. Bro, let's be sincere. Let's take anything off. This job is bigger than him. Let's be sincere. If you're talking pedigree, the job is bigger than him. If we say you want to
ask a question.
Yeah, go on.
Now, between men looking at it right now, forget the name. Let's just forget the name. Between Eriche and Pasero, who is the job bigger than?
So it's difficult to say, but do you know that if you want to look at system, who has worked in a proper system, you would say Pizarro. Who's got better exposure, you would say Pizarro, because they know they buy experience. And let me tell you this, Kola, if Pizarro had won the AFCON, you will never ask this question, irrespective of how he did it.
I will, because if I tell you, you might not believe. Do you know that, to be sincere, I really don't love. Fine, he got us to the final. I really don't love Pasero pattern because we were like, I understand you only play to the player's strength. I was trying to, okay, we score one goal, fine, let us lock it up. But do you know that had it been it was Richel, they have the same team, then he might got us to the final. If you look at the Malians team, they were very young. They were very young. The experience were not that there. That was why they lost the match. If you look at it very well. But now, he has the experienced player. He has the experience and the exposed player. So he will be able to deliver. Trust me.
Kola, be careful how you want to analyze football one way. That's why Ainaya corrected me that no game is the same.
No, I'm not.
What happened with Shell's team against Zimbabwe in Uyo? What happened to that team? That 1-1.
Okay, he made a mistake.
Oh, come on, bro. That's what I don't want you to say.
No,
that is what football can do to you. What happened against Rwanda?
We won the match.
Yeah, it beat Rwanda. So it wasn't in that AFCON, it was a Gavon. But what I'm trying to say is, see that game against Zimbabwe. Do you know that game was what even put us in a very difficult situation? That 1-1 draw. Look at when they considered that goal.
If we had won that game, that would have qualified.
You know, I understand, but do you know why I will not put too much blame on him? Because that was our second match. That was the second match in charge of the Super Eagles.
That is where you should give him knocks, because we had gone to beat Rwanda and Kigali. and we were on fire. So your second game in Uyo, your first game at home. See, sometimes in football, my coaching friends in the UK, they will tell me that they used to teach them in school that it is not you losing a game, it's how you lost the game. It is the way you lose a game as a coach. You read dressing room, you don't even have what to tell your players. They say Mourinho, there's a way Chelsea will lose games. It will just when everybody comes, just say, okay, I'll see you tomorrow in training. Now the assistant coach will tell now, bye-bye, good night. Because as the coach, you see, you look at it that is it your tactics and your formation that is wrong? I get what you're saying about Pizarro, but don't forget that both of them came at two different eras of our football. When Pizarro came, our football was just passing through a faulty brain surgery. Our football was all over the place. When Eric Chelle came, we had just finished playing final of AFCON. There was a bit of momentum, and he inherited 98% of the team. Eric Chelle and Pizarro started putting together a scattered raw team. The NFF, they were all over the place. But there was a bit of, see, Nigeria, we love winning. If we win, we immediately believe our problems are over. So the fact that Eric Chelle came to meet that sort of environment, oh, we have won, everybody don't see, people we know, they don't come with trophy. When they went to Abuja, money, houses, national honor. But when Pizarro came, don't forget that when Pizarro came, I think his first 3 matches, he wasn't even winning nothing. But do you know what the man did? He studied the NFF. Pizarro was a racket man. He was looking for money. He now checked it that, this is a country that loves to win. Let me just go to the AFCON, do abracadabra and win it. I did a special interview with him for Channels TV. He told me on that interview that he wanted Nigerians to be happy again, and he knows the only way to do it is to win. The man did not come to build. See Italy. Italy won the Euros in 2022. They didn't go to the World Cup. They are likely not to go again. They are not bothered. They are building. But you cannot do that with Nigeria. Would have destroyed everything. So Pizarro played that negative football, knowing that he told me, Austin, I just need to win 6 matches and I'm in the final. That's why I want you to know tournament football mode is different from qualifiers football mode.
Yes.
And right now, this playoff is like a tournament.
Yes, it's like, and if you look, Henry Chelsea, and to be sincere, it's not that we don't have the players, and it's not that we can't get the right people, the right coach to get the job done. But the problem we all know, the enemy of Nigerian football is the NFF. If we can be able to get the things right, like what you said, Mr. Austin. Now we started calling players from abroad to come and play for us, begging them. For how long should we be doing that?
The moment we stop building. For those of us who are old enough, we remember Ruben Agbola. Ruben Agbola was our legit Oyibo in the 90s. Man, they struggle to make team. Struggle.
Yes.
All of this calling to call players from abroad to really come to play and beg started in when we brought Shola Amiobio.
Yes,
2014 World Cup.
Apart from when we bought Shola Amobi, I think, to be sincere, it was this previous NFF chairman that killed everything. I won't lie to you. It was him, because our age grade football is dead. There is no transition.
You can't say that now. Under him, you won the World Cup in 2015. Under the NFF chairman, you have this Osimhen, you have Taiwo Awoni, you have Samuel Chukwueze. So he can argue. He can argue that it was the same person who built it. But the problem is the system. You see, now we're always quick to call the NFF. Well, what type of sports ministers were we having then? We had Danagogo, short term. We had Bolaji Abdullahi, short term. Then when we were now trying to stabilize, they gave us Dalong.
They even
The
gave
same
us
guys.
Dara. Is it Dara?
Sunday Dare is recent now.
Yeah,
Sunday
Sunday
Dare is
Dara.
recent. Sunday Dare even try small. But you see people that I'm calling for you, those guys were core politicians.
But as an NFF chairman, do you know that you can stand your ground against them, that this is how you want it? Because this, to be sincere, is a body on its own, and the government cannot interfere. You know
Let me
that.
tell you something you guys don't know about Nigeria. We are big on politics and tribalism.
That's what I wanted to say.
That's
You
what
guys,
gets us where we are today.
if I make you NFF president,
Uh,
and the governor of a state calls you, you play this player. The Super Eagles coach played a player from, let's say, state A. I don't want to call any state because I know how it reason. Then the following, he didn't do well. Then he dropped that player from state A and called a player from state B. State A governor who has special interest because his state person is there will not call coach because he doesn't have business with coach. He calls the sports minister and threatens the sports minister that, if I talk to my other governors, all this money that you people don't have, that is the states giving you, will first stop to give you money. The minister is now worried, picks his phone and calls you the NFF president. I just want you to know how difficult it is.
Mr. Austin, please, can I say something? I understand where you are coming from, but now let me make this thing. Do you know why we are in that situation? Because the NFF, people running the NFF, they refuse to think outside the box. How many endorsements are they bringing in? Do you know that the Super Eagles is a brand on its own? The national team is a brand on its own. There are ways. I'm not saying it should be. Let me just chip in this thing. When I was in secondary school, I happened to be my class captain, my very close friend. Because during the labor time on Wednesday, they might not even come to school. They might not even do the labor. The following day, they will not come to. They want to bribe me. I'll say, I don't give a fuck. You have to go and do it. I'm trying to make you understand, because I came from Ondo State. I'm partially Ondo, partially Delta. So all these things, I know how it runs. And fine, I'm fighting for a betterment of the country. I'm fighting for a whereby things will work better. I've traveled, I've seen a lot of experience, I've seen a lot of things. So you are telling me that I'm not giving the opportunity what I've been campaigning against. I will not do it well. No, now. Better I will better resign. So me just putting someone else down to
that's what we're saying. That's what we're saying now. You see, I like the mentality that our generation seems to be having, and we really want to change things. But it's not as easy as you think it is. That's just the truth.
It's only God that can remove the canker worm in Nigerian sports.
Educhet said something. Educhet said something. He said there are some officials that called him. They bring a player into the team that, coach, I want you to play my boy. He will now reply to them, bring the boy, let him see it, prove himself. If he's good enough, he's going to give him a chance. He said the Unity Cup, how he discovered Frederick. He said Frederick was not part of the team, but the player they were expecting was not available. Then the NFF reached out to him that there is a guy, Frederick, try him. He just said, okay, let the boy come. And when the boy came in, when he proved himself, that's how the boy get the chance in the national team. You have to give people the chance. Okay,
go ahead.
You have to give them the chances, and if you give them the chances, if they make use of it, fine. But it's not that when someone is not good, you have to impose it on the coach. It's not. I even had something, I don't know, maybe it's true, that Oli said, the one we lost, because of this guy, Ahmed Musa. That was why we lost the guy. That Olise Olaf, that was a tournament. We were supposed to Genedro include Olise as invited player, and they put Olise name as a standby player to put in Ahmed Musa. Not because you are trying to balance the team because of tribalism, because of quota system.
Welcome. You are getting to where I was going before. Welcome. At the front, they wait you.
That's how we lost it. If not so, Olise Olaf in that team now. They put him there on standby now. Okay, at the end of the day, same thing to Eberechi. Where Eberechi was, I think he came into the camp. That's why Olaino get the opportunity to play. They didn't play Eberechi. That's how we lost the guy. You rather, for your own selfish interest, you don't care because there's no accountability. Nobody's going to hold you responsible. That's the problem we are facing now.
Tribalism is a big issue.
Guys, let's go back to the game, because you see, these are the issues that when we start talking about them, we forget the actual match analysis, because
Mr. Austin, how is our friend Mr. Mackenzie after winning Gabon?
So South Africans even came back to start telling me that why didn't I thank them? I did not thank them because their officials now helped us. Meanwhile, so what I was fighting with the Mackenzie thing, people didn't get it. We don't need those sort of individuals in our world of sports, not just football. Because you see, sports, the game is fair play. Somebody must lose. Somebody must lose. But you shouldn't be a sore loser. But in his case, he was preaching hate. And sports, we only just promote love. You know, so the guy was just so terrible with his comments. He was so he hasn't talked. He feels stupid because he definitely made very stupid comments. I was just trying to understand how it's not joke. The guy has been to prison and back. Oh. You know, in South Africa, if you go prison, come back, you're like a hero. They are modeling you after Mandela. The guy has been to prison. He was a robber. He robbed at a bank, and he went to prison and came back. And now he's Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture. So he just said a lot of time.
That can only happen in Africa.
Yeah. Just give me a minute. Let me just read some comments. I'll come to you guys. Austin, if you watch that chance, Osimhen missed. He will be at space to run alongside for a square, but I guess he thought, well, we all were thinking that Osimhen would bury that. Okay. Stitch Music, Austin, someone said Okoye is our best goalkeeper. Nigerians have forgotten how every ball that comes to our post goes to the net until Wabali came. Exactly. So today now, Wabali makes one mistake and people want to bury him. My guys on TikTok, thank you. Sarafina, you should be sleeping. Yeah, but I'm not sleeping. It's match day. There's a big game between Nigeria and DR Congo. Thank you so much for your comments, Sarafina. TikTok, please, we need to get up the likes. TikTok, they're saying that we are inactive. So please, let's get the page busy again. Let's take the likes to 15K. TikTok, please, let's do that. Let's go. And please send your comments. I'll gladly read it. We have 20 more minutes and then we'll wrap this up. Let me see who has joined the room again. Okay. I have something we'll comment on now. So, and I was in Wabali in the last game for you.
Yeah, I was even going to ask because I noticed that we all noticed that he had a little bit of injury. Is there any word about that?
So there's something as I talked about recovery session. Sometimes depending on the amount of time you spent on the field, they will condition you according to how you're feeling. I don't think he had an injury. Yeah, I think there was a time he went down in that match and he shrugged it off and went on for 90 minutes. So I don't think it's a problem. They'll probably just rest him so his muscles will not, get stretched.
So to answer your question, I think compared to the Lesotho game, Wabali was better. Was much better against Gabon. Except for those few times where he meets a lot of people's BP go high. Especially that clearance that almost allowed Aubameyang to slide in. Apart from that, he was good. I don't blame the goal that we considered. I don't blame him for that.
Me too. But let's be sincere. But people in the comment section, they are blaming him. A lot of people feel that it was beaten by the near post. He should have covered it. See, my big problem with football fans, how you watch football on TV is not it is in real life.
See, who knows if he had tried to save that ball, he might have injured himself.
No, not even that. We didn't know that it would be deflected.
Yeah, he didn't know.
So he was in his right position.
Nobody's blaming him.
No, people are blaming him.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
People are blaming him.
Matheus Felipe, thank you so much. I got a comment from Brazil. I like it when my people from down south, get into the conversation. Thank you. Baggio, I think Baggio is also Italian. If we play 3 midfield, it's understandable. Okay. David Iwobi is LMF at Fulham. Okay, but I know he's effective there. This man we just talk say Iwobi doesn't do it at Fulham. Okay, he does it at Fulham. Still getting love. Thank you. Somebody is thanking Mr. Collins. We're struggling to hear Mr. Collins, but I like the fact that he came on. Getting more love from Brazil. Guys, keep the conversation coming. Keep it coming. Keep the comments coming. I'll throw it to my guys now. Let me see. More comments from Brazil. Matthew, please don't forget, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, like it. We're soon going to wrap it up now. We'll be back tomorrow. Kola, they say play Ndidi, Onyeka, and Iwobi as 10, and you'll see what he does with the freedom.
Yes. Adebin, one thing I noticed is that Oyedika cannot mark. He's not good in tackling. If he tackle, he commits a lot of blunder and he gets yellow card. And if Rafael Oyedika have someone that can do the dirty job for him, you're going to see the best of Oyedika. Trust me. You're going to see, and he knows how to shoot from outside the box. He's good in that. He just need a little refined. They can refine him. They play in Nesta, Xavi, they play them together. It works. Why not?
Yeah. David said he's not scared in that position. We just have Iwobi and Ndidi. Any mistakes will lead to goal. If we add one more midfielder, Iwobi can be more free.
We just need to believe in the guys tomorrow or today for you guys. We just need to believe that God is going to help us in this match.
To be sincere, do you know one thing I noticed? The God of soccer is on our side. We are so lucky. Do you know why?
So things are happening in our favor.
Everything is happening in our favor.
Yeah.
So now since we are talking about God, do we think that God is going to be partial?
No, God will favor.
Honestly, God is not partial.
The moment they started working hard,
your job,
God started working for them.
Yeah, so you do your part, then you let the God finish it up. Do your own. Then
Simple.
Simple. Adibin, we are still depending on. Do you know one thing there? The issue of we losing to Benin Republic, it was just a luck in disguise.
Yeah.
Adibin, we win that match, we might not go to work. We might not even be at the playoff now. Or Adibin withdraw that match, we might not even be at the playoff. Because you know one thing, they've already destroyed that team that lost against Benin Republic. Whereby they try to bring it out. These guys is not listening. This guy, they're already destroying the team. There's a lot of enmity within the team already after that game. So a lot of things happen behind the closed door, which we don't know.
Yeah.
So I just believe we losing that game was just a blessing in disguise.
Everything is working for their good. Let's just hope they learn the lessons, because I thought we're going to learn when we didn't qualify for the World Cup in 20.
I just have one belief that if we skate through to the World Cup, we are going to perform.
I beg, one step at a time.
I said that.
Wait,
Hear me. I said if we skate through, that's why.
Let us take one step at a time.
That's why
let's go to AFCON. Let's go to AFCON first and see what we can do at AFCON.
We'll perform 100%. We will perform. We'll get to the final.
Ola, it's like you've not learned that football. Football is a crazy sport, too. Let me tell you what happened to me. Let me tell you what happened to me in 2021. I'm here in London, and I said, okay, I'll go to AFCON when we play our second game. We beat Egypt. Baba. We rushed Egypt, and that was the game that I was even scared of. I said, what am I even doing with group phase? We had flawless run in the group phase. I got into Lagos to use Adamawa to enter Cameroon. And I missed my connecting flight to Yola, because from Yola, you can drive straight into Garoua. Remember, we played Tunisia in Garoua. Tunisia was a lowly rated team. My brother, at Lagos, they lost to Tunisia. I had to go to AFCON when Nigeria crashed out in round of 16. So you see the way you use confidence now to say AFCON, football, actually African football is not like that anymore.
There is no more small, and I even love African football have developed a lot, because look at Uganda, look at the way they are performing.
See, Uganda, Comoros.
Look at
Cape Verde. I don't want to talk Cape Verde. Cape Verde don't go. They don't qualify for World Cup. This Cape Verde that people are hearing of now, they are football, not just football, sports, basketball, athletics, 10 years program, 10 years ago. You think it's joke. Morocco that we're seeing is 10 years program. That's why we say, let's think long term. We don't hear. We like the short thing.
Even South Africa too, they've improved.
Look at South Africa. South Africa used their league system, built structures around youth football. It rubbed off on their women. They won the WAFCON. It rubbed off on the under 20. They won the under 20 AFCON. They've qualified for World Cup now. They are coming. Same with Morocco. Morocco, the king called them in 2020 and said, okay, from where we are coming now, as at 2020, it was a 5-year program. What can we achieve with this? They said, the women can qualify for World Cup. Their women reached the final of WAFCON. Their women qualified for World Cup. They said their men can qualify for World Cup. Their men reached semi-finals. Close and open your eye. Morocco is joint host for World Cup. Infrastructure top-notch. Grassroots top-notch.
Morocco is hosting everything now.
Morocco has gone. See WAFCON again. We'll go back to Morocco.
Morocco is going to dominate Africa for like straight 10 years if care is not taken. With the structure they put on ground. With the structure they put on ground, Morocco is going to dominate African football. And same thing, if you look at what Senegal did some times ago, like look at the way Senegal also do everything, infrastructure, put everything in places, try to build everything together. So I don't know. It's not that we don't have it.
Let me take some comments on TikTok. Just hold on, caller. And my guys on TikTok, please, let's get the page busy. The page is getting inactive and it's going to go off soon. So let's get it busy with the likes. Let's pump it up. I see your comments. The tribe of Gideon said we will win AFCON. We'll win AFCON. Are you sure? Okay, we'll see. The tribe of Gideon said very true. Talking about no small teams in Africa anymore. He said very true, especially with what happened with Cameroon and DR Congo. Exactly. And we are playing DR Congo today. So we must kill that mentality that, oh, it's a small team. So we're going to do them justice. So guys, what is scrolling now? I want us to make a prediction. I'm about wrapping it up now. Let's make a prediction and I'll let go of the panelists and then I'll go read some comments and I'll end the live stream. So on TikTok, let's also make a prediction. 3-0.
3-0. We are winning. But there will be a penalty in the game.
Penalty for
Nigeria we're going to have penalty against Congo
okay, so you
because
said
they are
3-0, so
very
we're gonna have
rugged.
penalty.
Yeah,
Okay.
physically, we will have
I
a
was thinking
penalty.
you say there will be penalty for Congo, but
No.
Wabali will save it.
Amen. Amen. If it happens.
We have a penalty.
What's your
3-1.
You're giving them one.
3-1.
Fair enough. Guys, this has been a delight. You guys came on, made it fun.
Yeah,
The
thank you.
competition was diverse. If you guys are around tomorrow, please let's do the watch along tomorrow together.
Yeah.
When they release the team list, I'll come live. So we'll start by analyzing the starting lineup, and then we'll talk about the teamwork. They'll definitely do the teamwork. They will send it, and then we'll get on with it. Thanks so much, guys, for coming. Thank you.
Ciao.
Good night.
All right. Good night. Yeah. It's actually good morning here. It's good night in Canada.
Yeah, it's good night here in
Okay,
Texas.
guys. All right, cheers. So the guys on TikTok, what's going on? Tribe of Gideon, thank you. TikTok, can we get it busy? Let's get the page busy. It's blinking again. Let's get up the likes, TikTok. Let's get up the likes to 15K. Gideon says 3-1 to Nigeria. I think that's realistic. That's doable. Let's see. Let's see what the Super Eagles can do. He said we have a Solent Wabali issue. Leave Wabali, guys. Wabali will be just fine. Thank you so much, Sir Confidence, for the likes. Thank you. Thank you for the likes. It keeps the page busy, and I like it. My TikTok people, let's go. Let's take some comments, and then we'll wrap it up. I appreciate you guys. Where did I stop? Good evening, my dear brother. Interesting panelist discussion of the World Cup playoffs. I'm watching you live from Toronto. Toronto in Canada. Thank you so much. I love it when my guys from all over the world get on the live stream. Yeah, Badger says Onyedika is obviously our best midfielder. I agree. At the moment, Onyedika is the best, but unfortunately, he's not getting playing time, and that's not good. Mr. OXQ9VX, it's not Iwobi's fault that no one to bench him in the midfield. Let them go and get a better midfielder. Okay, we'll see. Real law. Onyedika is not ripe enough for such. It could be introduced after Nigeria is leading 3-0. I don't think so, but that's your opinion. It's fine. Kaduru, yeah, you're right. Rafael Onyedika is very good box to box midfield. I agree. I like him. I think he's a very good midfielder. David, to play Onyedika, we need to play one central forward, and Ndidi, we need to fall to DM. Will that work? If we play Onyedika and Ndidi needs to fall back, it can work. It can work. There's a reason why Nigerian coaches bench Onyedika. Why? I'd like to know. The guy's a good player. Why do they keep him on the bench? Why? Lookman created 2 clear chances for Osimhen and he missed it. Okay. I'm reading comments and then we'll wrap it up. Gideon Congolo said Leopard to Jews. I think that's French. Maybe that's a fan of DR Congo. Baggio Lukman was not bad against Congo. Pre-Congo game, I agree. Pre-Gabon game, Gabon, yeah, wasn't bad. Okay, it's all right. Lukman wasn't bad at all against Gabon. Make una go watch the match again without emotions and see what Lukman and Iwobi did in the match. Okay. I'm going to skip a lot of comments. Agitop, DR Congo play physical football, I agree, but their strikers are not clinical enough. I have no doubt the Super Eagles will defeat them. Good point. TikTok. We're not busy again. TikTok, we need to get busy. Let's take the likes up to 20K. TikTok. Let's get busy. Okay, Mr. OAGK can track back because his score doesn't mean he's in form. Lukman is the only one that can stress out Wan-Bissaka. Simon can't go past Wan-Bissaka. You never know, but let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna push this all the way down. A new wall. The link isn't working. That's not true. That's how the other guys joined. The link is working. Oh, the YouTube link wasn't working. You sure? Click on it. The link is working. That's the link I copied. See love, see love. Let me see who's subscribed. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Costa in Africa. I see Benjamin Frederick being played as a central attacking midfielder someday. It's got quality, maybe. Saeed, I have subscribed from New York. Thank you so much, Saeed. David, the coach might surprise us and play Yusuf and Olakunle tomorrow. Habana. Ellen, stay, welcome back. Lukman is very confident on TikTok. Lukman is very confident. He's a very confident player and isn't scared of any opponent if you look at him very well. Okay. So for me, I think he should start tomorrow. Okay. I think all of them are top professionals, so anyone that starts is fine. But look at love that I'm getting here. Emmanuel, thank you so much. I don't know you. You gave me a super thanks. Gave me money. See, guys, Emmanuel is giving me money. So thank you so much. I appreciate this. This is good support for me to keep making this sort of content for you guys. Only Lukman can play against Van Bissaka. You guys are really calling for Lukman. Let's see what the coach can do with it. Uche Chukwu Irugbe. He played a 4-2-2-2. 4-2-2-2. Where Lukman and Chukwueze played as the inside 10s. Interesting. Interesting. I'm getting your point. I see. Whatever happens, the Nigeria Football Federation should allow Eric to continue. I agree we should have retained Gernot. Yeah, 100%. And Gernot was my man. I still messaged him last week and he said he's rooting for Nigeria to qualify for the World Cup. The Tribe of Gideon on TikTok. Lukman is not just productive this period, but he has great work rate. I agree. His work rate is fantastic. He's a top professional. Baggio, I'm sure you were talking about Eric Chelle. He said CV would change you. Yeah, I agree. Mr. O, Super Eagles' job is bigger than anyone. Co-sign Africa. Pizarro is a tournament coach. I agree. I won't lie. He did it so well. He understood it. Stitch Music. Pizarro is a complete coach. Okay? It's your opinion. Co-sign Africa would have won the AFCON if not for Aino. Now, don't blame one player. It's the team. It was the team, not Aino. Agitop, I prefer Eric Chelle to Pizarro. Chelle seems to be building a better Super Eagles. Yeah, that's why if you watch that interview, guys, go watch that interview where he said he's building a team that will have identity. I've dropped it again. Somebody said the link wasn't good. Go watch it. I've dropped the link again. Go watch that interview. You'll like it. Watch that interview. You will know a lot of things about Eric Chelle, his identity, calls it the game project, and everything that he's doing to make the Super Eagles, a respectable team with international football. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for liking the live, the Tribe of Gideon. Thank you. We still need to get the likes to 20K. Thank you so much. Thanks. Please, can we have the link here? I can't put the link on TikTok because I'm using a different device on TikTok. So if you want to join on YouTube, you're welcome. But if you go to my YouTube channel at Proudly Austin, or just search for my full names, Austin OKON-AKPAN, type the Chelle identity, you're going to see the interview. It's right there on my channel. And please subscribe to the channel, guys. Everyone, please subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to like the video, so that we can keep rocking and rolling together. Mr. O, Eric Chelle came in, and every game he has played is a final. No time for friendly matches to get to know the players at all. He played friendlies now. The Unity Cup was like a friendly now. He played Ghana, he played Jamaica, he played Russia. Friendly match, don't forget. So he's got something also going for him. Guys, make a prediction. I'm coming to the end of the uh, of the comments. So I'd like to just jump on predictions and then we'll wrap it up for the morning. Yeah, you guys have been fantastic. Thank you for staying with me. We're going to 4 hours. 4 hours. 4 hours. Don't tell anybody. We've been talking football for over 3 hours. You say this isn't the place to be? This is the place to be. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, TikTok. Thank you for the likes. Helen Stay says Nigeria 2, Congo 0. Okay. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. New World, Nigeria will win 3-0 against Congo, against DR Congo. Okay. It's a good one. At David is saying it's all about priorities. If a coach does not get their tasks done, they should be sacked. Simple. Yeah, coaches are hired to be fired. You two blockheads. Pizarro has nothing on Eric Chelle, although Eric Chelle is still gaining experience, but he is a fast learner. I agree that he is a fast learner. I agree that he's a fast learner. Thank you. Even Efani Koku. Yeah, Cosign Africa, Efani Koku, no, they see shed behind Yekini. Yeah, so Mr. Austin don't rate Eric Chelle at all. No, don't say that. Why would you say I don't rate Eric Chelle? I like him. But what I said, and I said it to him, the job is bigger than him. At the time we were employing Eric Chelle and where our football was at the time, I expected more from the NFA. But hey, he's proving everyone wrong. He got an opportunity and he's doing a great job with it. Now, why I rate him, I like him. If I didn't like him, I won't go after him, look for an interview, and even support him. I sent him a message yesterday to say well done for beating Gabon, and I will wish him well today again. Yeah. It was Keshi that cashed out with 2014 World Cup, not any. Well, that's your allegation. I don't know. Biodun, I'm sure you're talking to Kola. I say, Austin, please teach him how politics of football is done in the country. I know it's dirty politics, very dirty politics. Very dirty politics. Thanks so much, Agitop. Agitop going to bed. Super Eagles 3, DR Congo 0. Thanks, proudly, Austin. Good night from Minnesota. Good night. Good morning from London. New World. If the Super Eagles are a major national brand, why hasn't the NFF invested in stronger media and public relations? Yeah, because that can actually help. But we know what to do. We know what to do, but we won't do it. Jeff, Kola, something where we tell you now, you don't expose them. Oh my goodness. Shem Charlie, please allow Austin to educate us more instead of this frequent interjection. Things are not seemingly easy and direct as we think, as we assume. Exactly. That's the case. TikTok, thank you. Oh, Tribe of Gideon, I appreciate your love. You're the one who is keeping that TikTok page active. It would have gone off a long time ago, but thank you so much for the likes. Keep it going. Samuel, it is not the work of the NFF to discover raw talent or grow football from the grassroots. It is the sports ministry's job to do so. In the past, grassroots development of football used to be done through schools. All right, but the NFF is a custodian of football in Nigeria, so they will still be involved. They should have a plan, a program, and they give it to the ministry. The ministry basically just do oversight functions. The federations, they are the ones that own the sport. So it's important. It's on the NFF. I'm sorry. It's on the NFF. Olubenga, the only way the R Congo will come not concede 3 goals is if CAF reviewed the rule to allow them have 2 goalkeepers in the game. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Henry Genge H-Town, I greet you. This is so much love for Nigeria. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I see a lot of back and forth in the comment section. You guys were fantastic. You kept it going. with your comments. You know, people just keep the channel. So I need to get 10 I have subscribed and like the video so that I wrap it up now. 10 I have subscribed and like the video. YouTube people, I just want 10. Just say, oh, I've subscribed. You see the subscribe on the right hand corner of, if you're using your mobile phone, even your laptop, just click on subscribe. Just click on my profile and click on subscribe, because the subscription is very, very important, and turn on your notifications so that when I come live, you can see me. And maybe someday you and I can actually do it together. And don't forget, it won't be only football. I'm big on sports entertainment and anything that's, you know, catches my attention, you know. So guys on TikTok, same thing. Like the page, follow it, and put on your notifications. We're going to have so much fun on these platforms together. Sunday, what's Sunday talking about? Nigeria 4, Democratic Republic of Congo 1. Osimhen will win a penalty. They will concentrate on him. Other players will be scoring. I'm watching from New York, praying and believing we are watching them live here next year. But I want us to go to Canada. Canada, please. Not America. Because I want to go to Canada. Yeah, I'm seeing loads of comments. Great of comments. Thank you so much. I like this sort of comments. It keeps me going. Great analysis. Watching from California, 5-0 in favor of Nigeria. Okay, well done. Let me see. I'm looking for more comments. I see a lot of back and forth in the comment section. Adesomi, what was he talking about? If Eric Chelle had started the qualifier from the beginning, Nigeria would have since qualified. He was given the job almost halfway, and so far he's not doing bad. I agree. He's doing great. I agree. Ogechuku, hey, yeah. Welcome, Ogechuku. I'm about leaving. Henry, I'm reading your messages. Come on, say you didn't read my messages. I did. Logistic Jeff, I subscribed a long time ago. So you guys see, Jeff has subscribed. Who hasn't subscribed? I said I wanted 10, and I'm saying 2 already. Let me see. Good comment. Kingsley Okoje, the calm, cool, and collected Austin. Thank you. Appreciate. Ade hail from Munich, Germany. A pleasant good morning to you, Austin. Thank you so much, Kingsley. How is Munich today? And I hope you have subscribed to the channel. Hope you've liked the video, and hope you're rooting for the Super Eagles to beat DR Congo. Cosign Africa, subscribe from Toronto. Thank you so much. Femi Oluyinka Malam. Malam Austin Abdulokun. I like the name. I like the name. Thank you so much. It's one Nigeria. Henry Genge. God has a reason for everything. Yeah, I'm sure you're talking about what happened with the Super Eagles. So I've got 3 subscriptions. I want 7 more. 7 more subscription, please. Good. Henry Genge, I'll be with you online tomorrow. Yeah, I'll start the watch along, so that, you know, we can get people to, you know, come talk about the team list, talk about how they want them to, you know, to line up to play. We will be here till the match is done. Yeah, so we'll watch the match together. It should be fun. So I want 7 more I have subscribed. 7 more I have subscribed. What's up to my guys on TikTok? Thanks so much, Tribe of Gideon. I see your love, you're reposting, you're liking, you're making comments. So much love. I appreciate you. Thank you. 22K likes. Can we take it up to 25, and then we'll wrap it up on TikTok? YouTube guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for everyone that has stayed with me. At some point, we're up to 300. We got to 400. It dropped, but it's all good. I know people were going to sleep, and it's a long talk, 3 hours, 45 minutes and counting. Guys, I appreciate the love. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, turn on your notifications. I will be doing this almost, let me not promise, almost every week. I'll be doing this just for the love of the game. Congratulations in advance to the Super Eagles. Just in case you don't know, that's what's up. 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Convert that to whatever time zone you are in the UK. It means it will be 7 p.m. I will be watching it. So let's wish the Super Eagles all the best as they take on the Democratic Republic of Congo. The head-to-head is tight. 4 wins for Nigeria, 3 wins for Democratic Republic of Congo, and 2 draws. So it means that when both teams play, it's actually a clash, it's a contest. So it's Eagles versus Leopards. Who's going to win? That one should really, definitely get us talking. You guys have made your prediction, you have dropped comments, you've come online to give me the analysis also. It's been mega fun doing this with you. I'll see you around again. It's not tomorrow, it's today. In an hour, in some few minutes time, hours time, I'll still be back again to talk some more. I'll see you around again. That's it. Goodbye, good night, good morning. See you later. Take care. Bye.